I think we pulled it off. I'm not exactly sure yet. I can't tell. I'll be shocked if we did.
What do I do with this?
You stick them in your ears. Oh, no. That's what we don't do. So Jimmy, my mouse is down. So this is going to suck. We need to hover on the window. And it says we're live. All right, we're just going to see if we got contact. Everyone's got to be like, am I dreaming right now? All right, so what we don't do
is touch this.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? So, yeah. And then you talk. No. There.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is it working? It doesn't look like it's working. Let's see if it's working.
Yes, it is.
You got a notification?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Well, where is everyone? God, are they mad at us?
Oh, yeah. So mad.
I forgot how hot it is in here.
Yep. Well, it's 90 outside.
It is?
Close to it. Just kidding.
Okay, there are two people here. All right, are we making contact? Are you guys there? Let us know because it's obviously been a while. And we just fired this all up at the last minute. And actually, I want to say we did pretty good. So, yay, it is working. All right, what is going on? Brian, you are the first one here. Thank you for being backwards, I think. I don't know. But let's go ahead and, all right, here we go. It is rolling. Yes, you are not dreaming. This is a warm-up VCL. I know it's been a long time. I have an itch to just get back in this seat and talk to you guys. I can't wait. I got so much to say, but more importantly, I can't wait to hear from you guys. So, Jimmy, if you can go over to my mouse is not working. It's going to be that kind of show. Go up. It's going to
be a long one.
And go a little to the left. See that play button?
Yep.
Right there. Oh, here she comes. It's time for video check-in. Don't hit the lights. What is wrong with you? To my left, co-host, chickenista, chicken expert, Kristen. Today is going to be an awesome show. Look at Goosebumps.
Coyotes are everywhere.
What's going on, Kristen?
Oh, I was just getting my chicken poop necklace on.
Can I get some? Someone's already pooped. Ingrid's like doing her job. Ask and you may receive. Ingrid is on it.
Don't blame it on me.
Oxygen is the solution to foul odors.
I just felt it on my back. It's warm and oh, God.
I knew I was going to have serious problems that, like, the Coop remained that much better than the house forever.
The Coop is beautiful, by the way. I'm not trying to plug your products by any means.
Please do.
Lipstick, give me a makeup kit. You know, I'll be nice and pretty for the crows.
Oh, so let's pull out another chicken. This is like a magic trick. Up to 1 o'clock already. Oh my God. We have a new Ingrid.
Memo. I missed the memo.
Know a lot of people who do raise rabbits alongside their chickens.
Why would you wait till the last minute to pull out your homework?
Have we met before?
Yep, that's a good one with the cords and everything.
This falls right off, and he regrows a new one the following spring.
Calm down, Matt. Calm down.
Why?
This is a really interesting show.
Oh, it's, see?
Yeah.
My fault. I love it. Cindy, you just earned yourself a shirt. I love that.
Yes, Matt, you are right.
I had no idea what to expect when we opened up that box. And this is why we love what we do.
That's my goal, is to really bring people together through chickens.
The power of chickens.
So.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for being here. God, I'm a little rusty. How you doing today, Mackenzie?
It's super duper.
You just love when I walk in. I was like, what are you doing today at noon?
And I have to ask, I don't know, what am I doing at noon?
That's right. Jimmy, can you turn my headphones, which of course is going to be number one, up just a little bit? I am already so happy to see the people. Perfect, right there. To see the people that are here, that better be here, because yes, this was a last minute show. This is not an official VCL. This is just a, I'll be honest with you guys, this is for my therapy. This is going to be called Matt's therapy show. But I promise you, I'm not going to be whining and complaining.
Sometimes you just got to check in with yourself.
Well, I've realized, because my temper has been horrible lately, I've gone back on my meds. Can you tell? No. Yeah, not yet. It takes about 3 months to kick in. I need VCL. I didn't realize how important it is for me to kind of, this is my decompression. This is my meditating. Like, can you believe it? It's just absolutely nuts. So thank you guys for being here. Make sure you give us a thumbs up already, just because we're back. Share the show. If you have any questions, ask away. I did want to kind of get you guys caught up on some things. So we'll get into that, because God knows. How long ago has it been since we did a VCL?
Gosh.
Just click allow.
I want to say before November.
You guys, oh God, this is going to be great. We got today VCL brought to you by Red Bull and the world's best fried chicken, Bojangles. Yeah, probably it's been so long they still thought I was on keto diet. This is the world's best fried chicken. If you guys have never been to Bojangles, and just for a record, no, this is brought to you by Carolina Coops. Thank you, Carolina Coops, not Bojangles and Red Bull. But what a great way to have lunch on a Friday.
Right. I mean, I just had Bojangles. I went to Bojangles at 9 o'clock the other night because I had a rough day. Yeah.
Speaking of therapy, this is a therapy meal. I'll never forget years ago, one day, Evan's in the shop. He's so mad. He throws these boards down. He goes, screw it. I'm going to McDonald's. We got to make a t-shirt that says that. So again, so glad you guys are here. Today, I wanted to, I guess, I gotta figure out how long it's been. There has been so much going on. There's so much coming on in the future. Kristen and Ingrid, I'm sorry, are not here. I'm going to get into why, actually. So I'll explain that. And thank you for asking them. So I wanted them here. I hate doing this without them here, but I said, you know what? I am just in the mood to do VCL. The timing is right. We do got Jimmy over there. Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm great.
Jimmy is still here. Jimmy has changed roles, which is incredible. I had no idea he's a master custom coder. Is that what you really are?
Yeah, you can call that.
He goes, yeah. I am so lost right now. I'm actually so excited. Now, we're going to get into a lot today, so I want to get you guys caught up on some things, but right away, it's been so long that I remember, I think the last time I did VCL, I've been teasing you guys on this big project. It doesn't get any bigger, what we've been working on. Well, we did it. We crushed it. It turned out better than I could ever imagine. We are hopefully days, I promise, only days away of releasing it, and it is going to blow your guys' mind. So we got that. So I promise it is coming closer. Also, I wanted to get into, there's been a ton of comments. Thank you, everyone that comments. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. I want to say we haven't done VCL in so long that we did that feeder hopper video, the first one that went viral. I don't know if you remember that. I think it was just Kristen and I, or maybe it was just me. I don't remember what it is. Well, apparently people got into a tizzy about our external feeder hopper.
Oh, my God. The questions.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to kind of talk about that and, of course, all the other comments and questions because, oh, my gosh, people, so many. You know what? I'm still convinced the majority of the people, you guys get it. You got it right. You understand sand shouldn't be in your run. You understand the things, but I am still hell-bent on proving to the 1% that they're wrong. But here's why. Anyways, so again, if you guys have any questions, please fire away. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So as far as Kristen and Ingrid, this was not planned. I literally said what?
This is a bug.
You got a bug? No, don't get rid of it. Well, it's a dead bug. Maybe 2 hours ago, I asked Mackenzie, what are you doing at noon? She's like, well, what am I doing? Well, of course, you're doing VCL. So I know if I would have planned it, Ingrid definitely would have been here. Kristen definitely would have been here. Kristen's probably so mad right now that we're doing VCL without her, but it is what it is. So Mackenzie, thank you so much. Nan, are you going to sit in with us?
It's a Jimmy lunch.
Oh, it's a Jimmy lunch. Right. Of course. Yeah, we're going to be smacking. Oh, is that sweet tea? Oh, I love sweet tea. So how are you guys doing out there? How have you been? Have you missed us? Maybe just a little. I know I did have some great conversations with Mr. Fish and Matt Ryan. I see that you said, can you get my mouse working? Come on, we got to figure this out. Can you bring in Fish and Matt Ryan's comments? You know how to do that? Oh, I love honey. Click, drag. Yes, that one, sure.
Oh, and it's real honey.
What? No, I hope I'm good. I know what to say if I do, or who to call. Perfect. So Fish and Matt Ryan, we had a great conversation, couple conversations, really probably since the last time we had VCL. Such a great customer, such a great dude. And he had, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing, a rodent problem. And it's not from his doing, okay? I cannot emphasize enough, when it comes to rats, it is a big community problem. Okay, it's not just you. And we so need to do a video on this. And I was hoping when we were on the West Coast, oh my gosh, I got so much to tell you guys. We were on the West Coast not too long ago, and I even kind of teased Fish and Matt Ryan. I was telling Nan, I had my kids with me. I was like, let's finish up in California. Let's go out and see Matt and, do a video with these rats and whatnot. So we are going to come out with a long form just rodents video because you guys got it so confused. But I am so happy to see Fish and Matt Ryan says, Matt, those rib guards are working great. Thank you. So rib guards are these wonderful pieces that we custom cut on our CNC machine that fits underneath the ribs, filling that little tiny gap that rodents can fit through should you have them and give them a reason to fit through. I was worried that the rib guards that we sent out to him that was made out of acre wasn't going to work because technically, guys, the rodents want to get in, they can chew through that, but don't make it easy for them. So I am so happy to hear, Matt, that you reported back that they are working great. Are you seeing any rodent activity anywhere around your coop? Are you seeing them trying to get in? I would love to hear more, but we do got to come out and visit, and yes, you got to take me fishing. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay. So yeah, you just X out of that. Attaboy, Jimmy. So make sure you guys give us a thumbs up, share the show. Let's see. I bet you, because we haven't done it in a while, let's see if we can't break 100. That would make me so happy. I hope you guys have been following along. We did another big thing, and that has come public. That was with the 4-time world's strongest man, Brian Shaw. Did you get a chance to watch the video that came out yesterday?
Today?
No, that came out yesterday. But then it...
Okay.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
So I did get an alert that we had a new video come out today, so I watched that one, but I didn't see or hear.
We had a little boo-boo in editing. So the build video came out yesterday with Brian Shaw that we did, and we had a typo in his wife's name.
Oh.
And you know how I am about names. Yeah, you don't screw that up.
Unless you're using dictation.
That's true. So we took it down, had to re-upload it, and don't go watch it now. Go watch it later. I just want to say how, in this case, did you watch it?
I did.
Isn't it incredible what Ethan pulled off?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, we get a lot of the behind the scenes, like, the daily check-ins. And then to see it all put into a video, you really kind of get the grandeur of it all.
Grandeur.
The largeness.
Oh, I love that. Grandeur is really a word, not grandeur.
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 Like grand.
Grand. Okay. Yes. G. Michael Jr. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Make sure we haven't tweaked it. It's getting hot in here, Mackenzie.
It's
a girl.
little warm.
Nice. It is. And I swapped my shirt out. I was wearing my work shirt today. I was like, oh my God, I look horrible. Can you bring my Mackenzie, whatever number she is, just bring her fader up just a little bit. I thought she was a little low.
Well, the mic was also down.
Yeah, you got to talk into it. Speaking of talking into the mic, so we had that video come out where if you haven't seen it, go watch that later. And we will be having the full walk around video with Brian Shaw and his wife, Carrie, that we did with his huge Craftsman coop. You guys are going to love that video. And in the meantime, though, please go watch that later and appreciate what that was kind of. I think was it was it personal? Ethan's like, no, I'm doing it by myself. I want to prove I can do it by myself. I think he likes working by himself. I would hate it.
I think he likes it. You never know with Ethan.
You don't know with And
I do think a lot of it was, he works really hard and he knows he works really hard, but he constantly proves to himself that, hey, I can be better than this and I can always take it a step further. And that also teaches us a lot too about what other people can accomplish.
That's right. Yeah. That's why I like to set him free because I know what it's like to be on the road and
set him free.
Yeah, you got to. He is someone you don't try to tame.
No.
You got to kind of control, but don't tame. Amber M, how are you doing? Important question. Love that. Yeah, this is a great question. So listen, where is the hemp bedding? Here's what we got going on. And honestly, before I answer this, let's back up a little bit. How many bales of hemp do we still have in stock out there? That was the rejected hemp, we're going to call it right now.
We sold a couple bales since then. We're probably around like 35 to 38.
Oh, that's
maybe.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe not even worth it. So here, guys, I just want to fill you in on here's what happened. Our last truck of hemp that came in put me over the edge. I don't know how else to put it. Do I know mistakes happen? Absolutely. And I'm the first person to forgive people about mistakes, this and that. But at the end of the day, you guys are counting on us to deliver the best product for the best price. And the hemp that came in, even though the herd was good, really good herd, great color, blah, blah, blah. Someone thought it was a good idea when they dropped these giant bales of hemp, industrial hemp stalks into this giant mulcher to leave the twine on. So all that twine that's like a nylon, it's like a plastic, got chewed up and mixed in with the herd.
Right, in teeny tiny pieces. And not a lot, but...
No, it was so little that even the customer that came and bought some today, he goes, that's why you stopped? I said, yeah. He goes, that's nothing. I'm like, I know. But when you're trying to make the world happy...
Right, and you especially, more than anybody, worked so hard over the last however many years to get this superior product, to get a premium product that looks good, is dust-free, is the right size shive, that I could go on and on.
Yeah. So there's little pieces of plastic in it. So we had some customers call in. I'm like, what? And so we went out there, and this is also when my kids are packing, and they go, yeah, Daddy, we've been putting the hemp over there. They're spotting these little tiny pieces of plastic. We're talking like 1 or 2 pieces in this huge 30-pound bale. But still, I couldn't send it out knowing it was going to send the wrong message.
Right. And I mean, sometimes it was like little green pieces or little red pieces or little things. And it is noticeable. It's not, I mean, my eyes could never.
I don't know how they saw it. But anyways, so I said, enough's enough. We stopped selling it. We flew, Nan and I, with my kids on a nice business trip. Had a wonderful trip out west. Met with a new friend of ours, Jeremy Barker, who is the owner of Murphy Door. Not Now. When you guys get a chance, go check out those doors and Murphy Ladder. I'm sure you've heard of that. Super, super awesome guy. So proud to now get to know him, and he's really becoming a mentor of mine. Anyways, we went out there, and we went from Salt Lake City up to Idaho. And I met face-to-face with a farmer that I've been talking with for at least the past year. And I've always liked this, I don't want to say kid. I mean, he's so young. But his drive, his smarts, I love farmers. I love when they can tell you about the soil and they can tell you how to fix a hydraulic hose. Like, farmers are just one in a million. They are just the best to have on your side. Anyways, I was worried they weren't going to be able to meet our demand, right? But yet I saw the hemp they are producing. It is the best I have ever seen. So I decided, folks, I apologize we've been out of stock, that I'm going to stop selling it until we figure out with this new company how to get him set up so he can start delivering the volume that we need to you guys. And we are, actually, I'm hoping for an update today that we are hopefully, have you heard anything new?
I have not. I did talk to him a couple days ago.
So we are going to have hemp coming out hopefully by next week. If everything goes well, we are just dialing in the final box size. So it's going to come to you very, very different, but it's actually better. I wish we had a couple samples here.
Oh. When you pulled it, or whoever took it out of your trunk when you brought the bags back, it's so strange to be so like emotional about a bag of animal bedding.
It's okay.
But to see the progression through the years, it's like, I remember when we were getting one pallet of 25 bales and we were like, yeah, big shipment.
Yeah.
And now we're getting truckloads.
Yeah.
And now we're working with these companies and doing these things that are like maybe potentially going to be proprietary to us.
It is going to be. Guys, so this is why I love this situation. So he taught me why his hemp is so beautiful. And I don't know, I'm not going to get into all that, but it makes so much sense why this hemp is just going to be gorgeous up in that part of our country. And so I am so happy that we are going to be selling a hemp herd that is grown right here in the United States. And the farmer has said, Matt, we can actually produce a strain specific just for you guys so that the internal herd, we can get a really good yield and really good absorbency, because that's what we're using it for, is for the animal bedding.
Right.
We don't care about the outside bast fiber.
Right.
So he said, come out next year when we get through all this, and I'm going to be on a tractor planting it.
That's big leagues.
Yeah.
That's big leagues.
Yeah. So I can't be, I'm so happy that the plastic was in the hemp, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be stepping up our game
right
even more now.
And there were a lot of things. it was really cool to hear what you guys had learned that had never been explained to us.
Yeah.
Also,
that's another good point.
After all these years going back and forth with different companies and doing our best to get us, such a good product, no one ever said these things.
I just keep learning more and more. Like, I didn't realize, it's absorbent. Okay, that's all cool. But I always wondered, how is it that hemp takes the smell out? And I didn't realize how it actually traps gases of how the way it's processed to make sure that when it is very bright and white, that there's a chemical reaction through the filtering process. I forget all the terms. I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And anyways, bottom line is we are going to have hemp very, very soon. I apologize about the delay. We do have a lot of healthy straw in stock. I don't push the healthy straw as much as I should. I would love for some people to buy healthy straw. If you're like, man, I got to clean out my coop, I'm waiting for the industrial hemp bedding. If you want to wait, please wait. It'll be worth it. I promise you that. However, you don't want to wait. We have how many coops? 1, 2, 3,
4.
4 out front. We're about to have 5 on display. I want to make sure you need to help me make sure I don't get lazy and skip this. I want one of those coops to have healthy straw for the deep litter system.
Okay.
All right. I want to try it out because I have been told, I'm being told a lot of things. I don't know what to believe, but once we put it to the test, we'll know for sure that the healthy straw will work better than the hemp when it comes to the deep litter system, which I see it. I think there is a chance.
I have been really pleasantly surprised with it. More so than I thought I would be. Somewhere I feel like maybe I heard that it absorbs differently.
Mm-hmm.
Where our hemp absorbs from the top down, this absorbs from the bottom up. Mm-hmm. And it makes sense. Mm-hmm. But it's a very different material.
Right. And that's why I think it works so good in the run, because we need to absorb from the bottom up. But in the hen house, you need to absorb from the top down. Here's the other thing I learned. I don't know what to believe, but our farmer is like, Matt, I will show you all the scientific studies. I was told that the healthy straw is better. Here's what you guys got to remember. When you incorporate the deep litter system and you're going over a year without cleaning out your hen house, it doesn't stop there when you clean it out. The fun's really about to begin, and that is putting it on your garden or putting it in your other compost. Supposedly, with the healthy straw, it slowly absorbs the nitrogen and doesn't release it fast, so you don't burn the soil. I don't know if that's true or not, but when I talked to the farmer where we're going to get the hemp from, he goes, that's not true at all. I'll show you the studies on the herd, how what you just said is a true statement for the herd, not the healthy straw. Bottom line is, we got to get it out there. We need to use it. But if you guys are wanting to get some healthy straw, and it's actually cheaper per volume.
Right. We used it for the Yucky Duckies.
We got ducks. Do we have any out there now with the ducks?
I don't think they're using their duck coop.
I think they're not, but there's nothing in the duck coop.
No.
We need to go do
change that.
Yeah, we need to go add. We got to go give them a home. So
they're all just out. Like we don't follow any of the rules about chicken.
No,
keeping.
we don't. So also, guys, just to give you a heads up, because of Mackenzie this past spring pushing me every single Wednesday to go get more baby chicks. We are definitely chicken hoarders this year. We have way more chickens than we should out front.
40.
What do you mean?
42?
Oh wait, no.
That's not bad.
We got rid of 8.
Oh, that's right. Either way, we got more chickens than normal. So I am doing what I tell people not to do, and that is overload your diaper. So I actually thought, you know what? I'm doing it on purpose to show what happens if you overload your diaper, meaning you got too many chickens for too small of an area. But if you're going to do this, because most people do, here's how to combat it, and then really put that healthy straw to the test again inside the run.
Right. I'm waiting, but
Why are you laughing?
You act like we haven't done this before.
We have?
When the American coop was over
It was
there,
horrible. That's when I was sold on healthy straw.
We had 24 chickens in our Say Goodbye American coop.
Yeah, we had a lot.
They're youngins.
Yeah, and again, so that's where I was sold on the healthy straw. So anyways, that's what's going on with the hemp. And again, if you're looking for something now, we have healthy straw in stock. Please buy it. It's half the price, and I promise you it is awesome. But if you don't think so, just let me know. Okay, What other questions you got? I need my mouse to work. Where are we at with the audience? Are we ready to get in the comments? I wanted to start talking about the comments, especially with the feeder hopper. And there was one the other day. That's your cue, Jimmy. Put the mouse here. Can you follow? Pretend you're following me. There you go. Okay, 30 people. Yeah, that's okay. It's our truest fans. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, let me know.
I know, it's so nice to see everybody.
It is. I mean, Fishing Matt Ryan's like, you know what, Matt? You know what I miss the most? I'm like, what's that? He goes, we miss VCL. And then I had another Karsten, a customer that just got his chicken coop. Had some really good conversations with him. He's loving his chicken coop. He goes, me and my wife, we miss VCL so much. You have no idea. You were part of our weekly ritual. So again, I apologize. We're going to get back into it. I just got to figure out how to get the show to grow again. And I am taking some inspiration from also going back to Brian Shaw, 4-time World's Strongest Man. Hopefully you guys have seen it. If you haven't, watch it later. We did a podcast with him in his podcast studio. And it was your typical normal podcast. So there's no green screen. We're not going live. It's a normal face-to-face interview. It was cool. You know what I mean? I think it went really, really well. Did you watch it? Oh, sorry. I was trying to give you a chance to eat. Did you? How do you feel it went? Sorry. Did you guys watch it? Where I asked Brian if his wife Carrie and I asked Nan to be in on it, so it was the four of us, and we got to talk a lot about the business, and that was interesting. And there's a lot of tears during that podcast. I think it went really, really well. All right. Yeah, I can't see the comments. Can you try to get my mouse to work?
Hold on. I'm going to go grab mine and see if I can get that.
Okay, that'll be cool. Yeah, I need a mouse. All right, well, then he's going to be gone for a little bit. What else is going on? God, there is so much. So, yeah, we got new hemp coming. We're days away from releasing an unbelievable, life-changing experience. And,
I'm excited.
a video that's coming out that is going to be amazing. Got real big news here. June 10th, 9 p.m. Do you know what's happening?
I think so.
Our new website is going to launch. Ingrid, Jessica, Jimmy, Paul, you guys, Andy. We've had such a large team working on this website, especially very aggressively for the past 90 days.
Oh, for sure.
I'm liking it. It's not quite there, but apparently I'm a hard person to please. Shocker. But the new website is going to be absolutely amazing. The reason why it's going to be amazing is now we're back to one website, not two. You guys may not have known we've had two websites, and that actually has caused us problems. It's all going to be on Shopify. We are getting every single coop, so that is click and buy. However, that doesn't mean you can't call us. These girls are standing by. They're ready to take your call. Yes.
Because there's sometimes other circumstances where people are like, okay, maybe I want to order. Oh, check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How we doing?
Super duper.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. Carry on.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
In.
Hit me,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Give us a call.
Yes.
Send us a text. This new text feature that we have at our desks is great because we're always on the phone. Emails stack up. The texting is fantastic.
That's my best friend.
So hopefully you guys heard not. We're growing, we're evolving, we're trying to take advantage of technology, especially with AI. My mind is just blown at what AI is doing now, what it's going to do for the future. We've been playing around with an AI auto attendant that I know might sound crazy, but you'll be able to call us, and this auto attendant will answer every question you got better than we can. Like, it is incredible. It has been, not as good as Mackenzie or Non.
Well,
is it not damn good?
No, it is.
It's going to be trained by Mackenzie.
Right. Surprise.
So it's going to be her answers, just not straight out of her mouth.
Right.
If you will.
Were you guys not blown away when we did the testing?
Yes.
Oh, it was
it's scary good.
Yeah.
But I don't want you guys out there to be turned off. But guys, it's the future. You know what I mean? It is here. So I'm just adamant. I'm just not going to jump at the first one that comes out. We've been studying it, researching it. When we do agree to use an AI auto attendant, it is a tool that we're going to pay for to help you guys, period. And, I haven't read it yet.
I love it.
So Yeah, all right, okay. All right. Fisherman Ryan, question. How do you feel about throwing all my grass clippings from mowing the yard inside the run? That's all I put in there. Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
100%. Yeah, your chickens will love it. Which brings me up to, let's see if we can't, and I'm going to screw things up. Apologize about the green screen. I have not set up, what's going to happen here? Oh, Italy. Oh, I just got back from Germany. Who in the world would ever want to live in Germany? Gosh.
People who really like beer.
Oh, here she comes. It's time for video check-in. My vision has gone down a lot too recently. All right, so I got to figure out how can I share my screen. Ecamm is requested bypass system. Allow current application. I promise we're still here. Will this work? Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, but we're not in the corner. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to do that. What? Is it bad that I say it sucks? I say that a lot, don't I?
I think everybody does. I don't think it's weird anymore. Like,
we're not in the corner. Can I figure this out? I wanted to address the. I thought I had this set up.
Ingrid's rolling her eyes right now.
Oh, I know. Ingrid's got to be so mad. Yeah, that's a good point. How do I add?
Ingrid, are you here with us?
Oh, yeah. She's always with us.
I know.
Maybe I can add the camera here. Oh, there's Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy.
Surprise.
Doo-doo-doo.
So many surprises today.
Yeah, here we go. Is this our camera? Yay. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to go. Look, I still got it. Camera settings. I want to go transparent on this one. Oh, look at that. Look at me go. There's like new features on this that I have no idea about. And we're going to put this in the bottom corner. Can I pull this off? Should we go a little bit bigger? We don't want to hide too much. Don't you guys want to see us eat Bojangles? All right, and then will we be on top? Oh, we're here. Nice. Here we go. Thank you, everyone, for the comments. Now, Jimmy, you're going to have to help me out a little bit. So we're in the no, I want to go. No. We're going to do this one. Here we go. There is one. I think it was this video. This is, so Marianne, heads up on touching it like that. That's how I got salmonella, made me super sick. I ended up in the hospital. Okay, so folks, here's what I'm doing, and I appreciate the comment. However, when you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands, right? This is me putting my hand in the chicken's toilet. I'll admit it. Absolutely. Okay? I'm okay with that. If anything, I'm building my immune system, this and that. But I promise you, and I have actually a hand washing addiction. I am always washing my hands. You just got to wash your hands. You can get salmonella from a lot of different places. You know what I mean?
It's not just chickens.
Right.
You can get salmonella from the grocery store.
Right.
Exactly. So I don't want people to read this comment and be like, oh, God, chickens are dirty and messy. They can be dirty if you overload the run. You know what I mean? Or you're using sand and you didn't keep up on cleaning it. You know what I mean? But here I'm showing off the benefit of our run and how it's just breaking it down. So that's the one, actually, when I read that, I think yesterday, well, 20 hours ago, I was like, we got to do VCL. Let's see. Meet the Acre. Where's the comments? Someone new. It's amazing. So I hope you guys have been loving Acre. It has been an unbelievable product. Stupid expensive, but they brought the price down, which, I forgot to talk about something. We got to get, oh boy, this is going to be good. I'm going to really, I don't know. I got to let people know some things. All right. So I'm just going to go back to here. Let's talk about pricing. Oh, what are we doing here?
I'm just having lunch.
As you can tell, I have not been, set up yet for today's show. So we also, speaking of the website launch, it's going to launch June 10th at 9 p.m. I am not sure if I made a good decision to include everything in our production coops. I'm not sure. I would love for you guys to tell me. I would love if there's anybody here saying, yeah, I've been shopping. I go to your website. Matt, are you smoking crack about these prices? And no, we're not. You would not believe how hard we're working to get you guys the best coop for the best price. But here's the thing. Here's what we did. We rolled the dice and said, you know what? When someone buys a production coop from us, like the American Coop, 99% of them buy the coop with the upgrade of the Dutch door, the chicken run door, the rope wrap roost bars, and they're going to pay for shipping.
Right.
So in order to keep our labor down, to pass that savings on to you, we said, just make it standard. Make it standard out on the floor. Make it standard with sales.
Yep.
But the price is going to be what that price would be. And it ended up like the 4x6x12 is what, $6,700?
Mm-hmm.
That's initially a jump of $2,000.
Correct.
But that's normally what it would cost
to add in all of those things.
Exactly. We didn't just raise our price $2,000. If anything, we lowered our price, if you really think about it, giving you guys a better value. I don't know if the website is doing a good job currently explaining that to people. And I think we may have turned off a lot of people to that price. So I made a decision with the new website. We are going back to, what do you guys call a la carte?
A la carte.
What the hell is an a la carte?
So, like, you know, when you go to a restaurant and you're like, okay, I want like this meat, I want this
chicken
side. Like, you don't get like a pre-put together meal.
So you pick what you want.
Right. It's the difference between like Hungry Man and
no, I love Hungry Man.
And
like make your own pasta at Olive Garden.
Right. Like, okay, I want this type of pasta, I want this sauce, and I want broccoli, chicken.
Okay, so you're going to be able to go back and pick and choose what you guys, how much money you want to spend, what you really want. And honestly, that's what I prefer, because I don't want to charge someone something that they don't really need. But everyone was getting, well, and I've also flipped on the rope wrap Roost bars. I think that is absolutely a need, not just to help Bumblefoot to heal, but it actually helps prevent Bumblefoot. You don't need a Dutch door, so that was kind of something, but most people get it. What was the other? Like the chicken run door. You don't have to have the chicken run door in the frame.
Right. And I mean, like, people would call and they'd ask and be like, well, I don't plan on free-ranging. You know, can I take the chicken run door off? And I'm like, absolutely, you can, because that is the beauty of calling Carolina Coops.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want something that comes with it, we can take it off. We can customize anything, but you have it there in case you do want it. Maybe you want to add another ancillary run space. Maybe you want
a what?
An extra run.
What is the fancy word you use?
Ancillary.
Do you stay up at night just reading a dictionary, trying to make yourself smarter?
No, I just have a very...
What the hell is an ancillary?
Like, in addition to...
Tell me where you learned that word. I've never heard that word once in my life. Have you guys? Ancillary? I've never heard that before.
I don't know. I don't know where I learned these things.
Ancillary. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay.
So a la carte, we're going to be going back to a la carte. We're going to see how it goes. I said, get that initial price tag back rock bottom, period. The only thing we are still going to include in all the coops, and I promise you guys this is to your advantage, is the shipping. Shipping is insane. It is outrageous. We work every single day with our suppliers, our shippers, to get that price down. So we got it where it's just included in all the coops as of right now. So hopefully that makes sense. So that'll be changing very soon on the new website. Mm-hmm. So if you're on the fence and you're like, God, I don't want to spend $6,700 on that coop or the California coop, you're going to soon have the option to bring that price down. Okay, Sonos. So Sonos, the last time I remember seeing Sonos come up, and I was probably doing a live somewhere on my phone. Sonos is the one that said, yes, we are going to continue doing VCL. So I want to thank you. We would not be here right now if it wasn't for Sonos's comment months ago. It said, I bought a coupe from listening to you on VCL. And I was like, okay.
The people love it. I've had people call in and they're like, what happened to Matt and Kristen and VCL? Are you guys okay?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I may have got sidetracked and forgot to tell you.
No, we are here. Oh my God. We have been working more than ever. I have been traveling a lot. Evan and I just went to Germany. We just went to Hanover, Germany. We spent a week at the world's largest woodworking show. And I went there because we met with Jeremy out at Murphy Door. And he said to me, Matt, you need to go there. It's life-changing. I didn't question it. I said, nah, book it. And she booked it. And within an hour, Evan and I are looking at each other going, oh, holy cow. Like our life was already changed within the first hour. And it changed every hour on the hour, every day as we went through the show, because we kept learning more and more. And our minds are just like, they just explode with ideas. And you start to see how this will help here. And you just start calculating in your head. You're like, holy cow. So I can tell you guys very, very soon, I'm hoping by next year, we learned something in Europe that is a style of construction that I'm going to 100% incorporate into a new Coop line, which reminds me, gosh, I got to bring that up. It's going to be part of the Eco Coop line. Now, I have been teasing you guys a little bit about the first Eco Coop line. I don't know if I have pictures of it. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but I noticed some comments in our Eco Coop video that people are like, what the hell happened to it? I thought you were going to come out with it. Where's the price? Blah, blah, blah. So we got to the point that we're ready to come out with it. We met with 4 shipping companies all at the same time. The person we do business with is who brings the best donuts.
Yeah. That's actually
our dining room, our break room table.
We had seven boxes of donuts. I think there were 4 of us here.
Oh my God. There was enough to give 20 people diabetes. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, they know the drill when they come here.
Oh, for sure.
But it ended up working out really well. They were all competitors, but they all knew each other too, which that was really cool. And we just got talking. It was kind of funny in the beginning. They're all saying different things, but at the end of the meeting, they're all like in agreement. The original Eco Coop, Stormy, I will get back to this. I'm so sorry. The original Eco Coop idea is a 4x8 foot print. It's only 4 foot tall. The Coop is amazing. I've been prototyping it at my house. I haven't done a video recently, mainly because I've been traveling. It doesn't have the deep litter, and it's only 4 foot tall. Other than that, it is a Carolina Coop through and through. We're calling it the Eco Coop. It is phenomenal. And I started with 6 chickens, got rid of the turkeys, down to 4, and I only had 2 inches of hemp in there. We're probably going on 2 months. Still do not need to clean it. 0.
Wow.
0. Because that was one of my concerns in the Eco Coop that, it doesn't have the deep litter. You know, people are going to get mad at me now. If you can go 2 to 3 months, I predicted 90 days.
Right.
If you can go 90 days without having to clean out your coop and have a coop at $2,000 shipped, that is incredible. It's going to last forever, that you don't have to paint. You don't have to stain. You can unscrew the whole thing. If you want to take it apart, you screw the whole thing together. You can assemble it in a couple hours. Is this horrible that you're eating in front of it?
I hate it. I hate this. This was a terrible idea.
So if you guys have questions about the Eco Coop, let me know. I might be able to bring the pictures up and whatnot, but it was a prototype. Here's what happened, though. They said, Matt, you are not going to successfully ship this coop easily. And this is all about getting it to you guys easily at a tremendous price. Long story short, we had to figure out how to get it on a 4x4 pallet, 4 foot by 4 foot.
Right.
I think day 2, after I'm freaking out going, this is never going to work, I was driving down the road. I was like, oh, yeah, that will work. And the idea hit me. Troubleshot it. It is better than ever. So waiting on Evan to redraw it so we can redesign it. Hopefully by next week, he'll have the prototype done. So if you guys have been following along about the Eco Coop and you're wanting to get a chicken coop for $2,000, I'm trying to get it down even more, but that includes shipping.
We have a list.
Yeah, that is incredible. So that's why I put a pause. I didn't really put a pause on it, but we have to go back to the drawing board real quick. But this is actually going to make the shipping cheaper. So if I can get it down, I want a 1 in front of that number. That's just what I'm adamant about. We also have the logo for the Eco Coop. I don't know if I can bring any of this up. Let's see. No, it doesn't work. All right, crap. I was going to share with you guys the logo. What do you think of that Eco Coop logo?
I love it.
I do too.
I do. I'm like a green freak. I love plants. I love leaves.
Can you drop? How can you share with us, or Jimmy? Can you bring up the Eco Coop logo? I would love to get your guys' thoughts on it because I absolutely love this logo. I think our designer crushed it. It's not at all what I was thinking, but I am big on logos. We now own ecocoop.com. We now own ecocoops.com. We now own carolinacoop.com before someone tries to steal that.
Oh, Lord.
Did you see that dude that you brought on that was pretending to be us and even stole the website? Did it again? Oh,
they messaged me. I got a message on my WhatsApp and it was like, can I help you? Or no, it said something the matter? ? And it was late. And I was about ready to fire something off. And I just, we're going to leave it.
Anyways, moving on. So here's my strategy. I don't care about those. I do care about those people because I hate when they mislead people with our name. But what we are going to be coming out soon by next year, no one's going to copy. They're not even going to touch it, and you guys are just going to be blown away. It is such a game changer when it comes to Coop construction and what we're going to be incorporating, the new website, the AI, the verification. It is just absolutely nuts. So they make us better at the end of the day. Okay, Stormy, I am so sorry. I hope you're doing well. But can I press 0 and speak to a real person 100% until the day I die? That'll always be the case. Now, if I die, and when I die, non is not to shut the company down. I want everyone to hear this. What? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You guys are not to close the doors. They will. You're not to do it. And I want you guys to always remember everything I've asked, and that is always have a human being, always customers, no matter what. Take care of them. Even the ones that are mad at us. They're not mad at us. They're taking it out on us. Make their day better.
It's okay. We have broad shoulders.
That's right. Yeah. I was telling Evan, we have to be, in this business, working for me, you have to be so mentally tough because I ask you guys to do as much as I do when it comes to the mental fatigue of running a business. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story.
I'm nearly dead.
No, you're not. No, you're nowhere close. All right. So moving on, I did want to get to the comments, but I love your guys' questions more. If you guys got questions, please ask them here. We answered about the hemp. Sonos, thank you so much for being here. Joan, eating chicken, maybe yuck?
Eck.
Oh, I love chicken. What's eck? Eck. Did you guys find a new Wi-Fi run door? Let's show that. Now, can you bring that in? Did we find one? No, it found us. I went live.
That's true. He did roll right up and I got biscuit crumbs on me.
Biscuit crumbs are good. We do have a new door we're going to be prototyping, and the lady is so mad at me. Because she's like, we sent those to you. I'm like, when I get around to it. I was actually hoping to do it today, but I have to get the gate fixed. Bug guy question. Oh, that's my kryptonite. Oh, I'm trying to focus. See, you can't blame me for getting squirreled. I see bug guy out of the corner. A bug guy, I can spot an ant from a mile away. I can have an elephant walk in front of me, but I'll spot an ant a mile away. All right, so we have
milk in the refrigerator.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a guy. We can't find anything in the refrigerator. All right, so listen. A door found us, and I have yet to try it out, and we need to. What happened was I did make an honest attempt to try out this new auto door. And it doesn't fit our existing opening. So I got to shrink it a little bit. And if we do like this, we're going to change to this. Now, here is a new auto door that was sent to us to experiment with. And I will admit, I am very impressed.
I also am.
It is Chinese made. Okay. The guy came all the way from China. And I give him a lot of respect for that. And of course, I'm on guard. And I'm trying it out. I go live, put him on the spot.
He did great.
He toughed it out. So that's what I love. Everything's a test, right?
I mean, there were language barriers. There were technology barriers. There were, I gave him a lot of credit.
Yeah, he didn't bat an eye. I love the people that are tough. Okay, so this did really, really well. Not only is this a guillotine style door with a cog, all right? So no more strings, no more backlashing. It reduces the potential chance of failure. What makes this amazing is it is Wi-Fi.
Right.
I think it was possible Bluetooth.
Yes. Well, there were two different doors. There is a Bluetooth one and there is a Wi-Fi one.
Okay. Because I remember we had to go on the Wi-Fi, but here's what blew me away about this door. It is a very good quality, which it should be anyways, but, China. But this is very good quality. I would never thought this was from China.
Super impressed by it.
The inventor of this door is the inventor of that bird feeder where it has the camera.
Yeah.
That's the same company. They're a good company. And they incorporated the same technology into this door. They didn't stop there.
Right.
You can talk.
One more thing. You
can talk to your chickens if you want. Your chickens can talk to you. It has a two-way radio on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people are going to start asking, well, how much? How much? I don't remember, but the price is incredible. I was blown away. So what we are planning on doing, I got a prototype. I got to really make sure it's going to work. We're going to change the logo. We can brand it. We can Carolina Coops it for sure. So that is the latest door, but we are still huge fans of the Coop tender. But this may be changing
The Coop tender? The all-in-one?
Jeez.
We haven't used Coop tender in a long time.
Holy cow. Is the Coop tender even around?
I don't
remember the poultry butler?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was like when I first started keeping chickens when I was much younger.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I want to do this. Okay, so also coming with the new website, guys, we are making it so you can buy. There's going to be so many different designs of T-shirts and cups and hats or whatever, but we don't have to order it in mass quantities and stock it and do all of that blah 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 blah. You can order through our website and it'll be made specifically for you quickly. So it's all going to be automated through our website, through Shopify, and I would absolutely love a Don't Peck on Me flag. We're going to make some. And Fish and Matt Ryan, I'm going to send one out to you for free. That is a wonderful, wonderful idea.
I like it.
Me too.
I mean, I like any of that. Like,
Sorry. No, I love that idea. That is a fabulous idea. Can we please get on that, folks?
I would like the Carolina State with the chickens too. That would be a cool one. I thought about that.
Wait, say again?
The shirt that has the state with the chickens.
Yes, I love that.
On a flag.
Yes.
Out front.
Folks, can you guys get it done, please? I know we got so much going on. We are trying to get our heads back above water.
Right.
Here's the other phenomenal news. I don't know how we're pulling it off. I don't want to jinx ourselves. What's our lead time right now on production coops?
3 weeks for delivery.
That is unreal. Unreal. So also, if you're on the fence about buying a coop, the other nice thing we've been working so hard on, I want to get it. My goal is ships today. Have them in stock, never run out, ships today. But to be 3 weeks out when we are normally 3 months out.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, though. I don't know if everybody knows what our production coops are. So, right now, the American coop and the California coop are 3 weeks for delivery. I think it's because they're both... Yeah, we're back.
Oh my, yeah, I missed you guys. I love, and these are all the one I'm trying. Yeah, thank you. Yes, we're back, Ben. Thank you.
I think we make everything look so easy that it's hard to remember that the Carolina coop is still very handcrafted, and they take a lot longer in production. And there's just different things to it, so they're taking a little bit longer. Our lead time for that is closer to our regular, normal, historical lead time.
It is. What is that historical lead time?
Right now, I believe we're looking at late August to early September.
That's not too bad. That's not bad.
But I also haven't looked at the schedule in a day. It's probably this week.
All right. So anyways, getting back to the comments. If you have any questions, let us know. I wanted to address these comments, and I hate that the camera, why doesn't our camera come back up? We are here, I promise. Where do you get this magical hemp? So you get it from us. What about the ammonia? Does ventilation offset it? Can you have ventilation when we live in Canada where winters can reach negative 25 degrees Celsius plus wind? Oh my God, that's the other thing about traveling anywhere else but the United States. Millimeters, kilometers, Celsius. I'm like, we're at the woodworking show and they're like, we're like 3 feet. They're like, what's a foot? You know, in German. I'm like, I don't know. It's this. And they're like, oh, that's 50 centimeters. What? Anyways, what about the ammonia? Okay, so listen, yeah, there's ammonia with chicken droppings. And believe it or not, hemp, and here's what we learned recently, because I always wondered, how does hemp do such a good job when you got a bunch of chicken droppings keeping the smell down, right? And it actually it absorbs the ammonia out of the air.
Well, in theory, that makes sense because it's a carbon, it's organic and made from carbon or has carbon elements. And if you think about like hunting clothes or things like that, they all have carbon infused with them to eliminate your odor. Or like,
I don't know. I just know there's no smell. Where did that? But either way, you're right, and that is one of the things I think people just don't understand. Where did I go with the deep litter?
Oh, I have no idea what you're doing.
Oh, did I lose it, Jimmy? Because I wanted to. Okay, yeah. So The ammonia is not an issue, especially with industrial hemp bedding. Now, part of the deep litter system is having proper ventilation, not cold wind chill. Okay. So does ventilation offset it? It does help it. It does help with that cycle and have it breathe. You must have ventilation inside your hen house, even in Canada where it's negative 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. Someone do the math for me. What is negative 25 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? That sounds really cold.
Oh, I don't know the conversion. I probably should. I don't.
I'm just asking the audience to do it so they comment and help grow the show. And if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, share the show. You know the drill. All right, so where we live in Canada, okay, I can't say this enough. Chickens do well in cold temperatures. When you do get down to the negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit, that is cold, okay? That is an extreme that I know some people live in. Our coops, in general, will easily keep chickens safe down to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that ain't bad. Negative 25 degrees Celsius. Are you sure? Mackenzie's showing me it's negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit. That's nothing. Sorry. Okay.
I mean, that's a regular Tuesday in January in New York.
Exactly. Oh, that's nothing. Block the wind chill. The only way you are not going to have ventilation in your chicken coop, and it doesn't matter if you buy ours or you build one, the only way you will absolutely not have ventilation inside your hen house is if you seal that thing up with like a spray foam.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people make a mistake, is now you're trapping in so much moisture. You actually want it to breathe. You just got to block the wind chill. So I think this was a deep litter video, and they're just asking about the ammonia. It's just use the hemp. I don't know how else to say that, but what about all the flies it attracts?
What flies?
Where do we go wrong? Guys, the deep litter, you actually see less flies when you're incorporating the deep litter system, especially using hemp. Now, I've done a video not too long ago where, how do I get back out of this? Where there were flies in the deep litter. Like, I just let it go and go and go until I knew it was going to be bad. And then what happened? I went out there with a camera and I added 1 inch, 2 inches of hemp. The flies were gone within a second. Yes. I promise you guys, it's just that simple. So,
and I'm just positive that there are other videos that you've covered that in. But when you think about the massive amounts of videos that have accumulated over the years, maybe these are new people coming in that don't know what Matt says.
Oh, God. So here we go. See, this is what I mean. This is what keeps me up at night. How's it smell in there? It smells great. I just had a customer come here to buy hemp that was inspired by us to actually build his own coop. Never built before. And Nan took him over to show that coop. We still haven't cleaned out in 3 years.
Right.
Zero smell. You can eat your lunch in there. I don't know. He's like, what, man, I wish there was a way people could smell their screens.
Yeah.
And he's right. I don't believe in deep litter system. That is gross. Chickens will get sick breathing toxic fumes.
Except there are none.
It's not true, guys. It's just not true. Let's see. Oh, and poor Ingrid. I hope Ingrid is watching, because I have asked her again to do a job that nobody wants to do, but she does the jobs that I trust so few people to actually do, and that is to answer all and engage with all these comments and messages that we get. It's not fun, because I know there's got to be many times she starts typing, probably hammering at the keyboard, and even she's like, that's not nice, let me go back, wording it so that we're not going to pick a fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is a daunting, tiring task. I can't thank Ingrid enough. So let's see. If you actually look at the coop, they have an airflow that can prevent, this is actually from someone else.
Yeah, that's someone running to our aid.
I love that, folks. Oh my God. If there's ever a way you can pay us back for VCL, for spending the time here, I love when you guys go to bat for us,
Absolutely.
Because you're customers. That reminds me, another thing coming up. Don't let me forget that.
I don't know what it is.
I cannot wait to tell you guys what we are going to launch. I probably haven't even told you.
I don't know.
This is huge. Nan might muskrat me.
I literally never know what I'm walking into, what is going on. I just work here.
So I don't want to forget it. Let me explain now. And I also screwed something up with the camera, but either way, I love when our customers, or the people that maybe built their own coop inspired from us, and they see the deep litter system, they just know all these things. I love when they go to bat for us
they're
because
so protective.
Yes, can't thank you guys enough for it. We are going to be incorporating a new software called Pure Brand. Waiting for the muskrat. No muskrat yet. It's not on the phone. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Once the new website launches, you guys are going to love Fishing Matt Ryan, E-Stormy, all my super fans out there that have our Coop. You guys are going to love this. You're going to be like, Matt, this is what we've been asking you to do all these years. We're going to be incorporating a software called Pure Brand that will tie directly into our website. And if you own one of our Coops and you are certified, approved, I guess, I don't know how we're going to go through this process, you will have the ability to communicate with some of our potential customers that may want to do a FaceTime call with you and your Coop. Have I told you about this?
No.
Oh.
Surprise.
Oh, wow. This is going to knock your socks off or your flip-flops, one or the other. All right.
Knock my flaps off?
There's other software similar, but it doesn't do what this does. So without getting into great detail, bottom line is you'll actually be able to use your Coop as a showroom on our behalf. You'll actually be a salesperson without being a salesperson on our behalf. And I'm not asking people to lie. I'm not asking people to be sales pitchy. I'm asking people to be dead nuts honest.
Right.
And in hopes that it helps continue to teach people why they should buy a Coop from us, period. Especially now, thousands of people now are pretending to be Coop builders, pretending to be us, this and that. We see where they're shortcutting it. We know how they're getting their price down. They're fooling people, and unfortunately, it'll catch up to them. But this is another way. Oh no, what happened? Your chapstick died.
My chapstick.
I cannot believe it's 1 o'clock already. This is going to be a way for you guys to literally talk about Carolina Coops, show off your Coop, and the entire conversation will be recorded. Now, this might be a little creepy, but this is part of the agreement that the conversation will be transcribed between the customer that's showing off their Coop, or it might be just someone that uses a lot of our hemp in their own Coop. I don't care. If it helps that you guys can drive new customers to us, this is going to be great, and you get paid for it.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's amazing.
I would do that.
Yes.
I mean, you already paid me.
You do it now, right?
Right.
But what better to be able to say? How many times we say go call our customers? Do we have the best customers?
I had a lady call yesterday looking for a Coop in their area to go see. They're in Hudson near Hickory in North Carolina. And I told her I would try to find, some places close by where we may have a Coop on display because we're all of our Coops go to private residents. And I can't just be like, hey, shoot on over to,
Right. Most of them go to a private residence.
Right.
But I think that's what I screwed up on the other one. Okay. So isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So, I forgot to explain. So it's going to be transcribed. So we're going to actually, an AI is going to analyze it. It is going to tell us it's going to show us the conversation. And we're going to be able to start hearing maybe some things that maybe our customers maybe didn't say to us or came up in that conversation. And we're going to start learning what we are not doing that we could do better that we didn't know about.
Right.
Or maybe we're lacking somewhere. We're missing something.
And I'm like, our follow-up too, sometimes people have had our Coops for a long time and their needs have changed or their circumstances have changed. And I think it's important for people to know what's going to evolve with your Coop over time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we know how they are new. And I mean, aside from our own experience with our Coops here, and the way we keep chickens, everybody's situation's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people rabbit hole really, really terrible on Facebook groups and stuff. And they're like, oh, don't do this with your chickens. Don't do that with your chickens.
Drives me nuts because so many times they're wrong,
right.
But they don't understand maybe why that person's saying it. And I can't tell you guys enough. It's all about the Coop. Yeah. Chickens are so easy if you got the right setup. Oh, it drives me nuts, especially this whole sand thing. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. And I only think it's because I know how wrong it is. And I see how many people swear by it. And I just don't get it. It's not what chickens want. It is horrible for chickens. Actually, there's a lady recently that was on a huge chicken forum that said her chicken died. And the vet said it was because of the sand.
Why?
Yeah, Ingrid brought this up to me.
Like an impacted crop or
Yes,
something?
that's exactly what happened.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't put sand in your run.
Yeah, it's just so. Why do you want to work that hard? And actually, you know what? Truth be told, I made an AI video. I gotta download. I'm gonna upload it. It's not the greatest visual. The message is spot on. We couldn't do it any better when it comes to why you don't want to use sand. I meant to do that this morning. All right, so you got a booger?
No,
I told you you're not allowed to pick your nose. Yeah, you're Mackenzie. You don't pick your nose.
My nose ring.
Sorry, it was a joke from the other day. Okay, you remember this? Why can we play it again? We did something with having silkies in our flock has caused some issues. Yeah, what a great idea there, Mackenzie.
No. That was not my doing.
Guys, if you missed it, our friend Eva Shockey, who's local here.
She's fantastic.
The best. And we're doing a bunny bungalow for her.
I know.
I can't wait. Next week, you're going to go with us?
I would love to.
Perfect. Her daughter can't wait to get this.
Lenny,
yeah. Eva wants to get the bunny outside for certain reasons. Maybe she'll share it. But anyways, Lenny is going to love this, and it's going to make for a great video. But anyways, what was the point to that? When we were there last,
silkies.
She had silkies.
Two little rooster boys. Oh gosh, they're so cute, except their weird toes. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend ever keeping silkies.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm not trying to beat up on silkies. I know people give me so much crap for beating up on silkies. I'm just trying to warn you. They're the worst. They're awful. They are not a chicken.
They're like ornaments.
They're a
It's like a purse chicken. Like it's like a purse dog that's not really dog-ish.
What is the best way to describe to someone that has not had chickens, but they kind of think what a chicken will do, but not realize silkies will not do it at all?
Yard penguins.
Yeah, they don't really lay eggs. They don't.
They just waddle around and they're cute.
They're so dumb. They're going to make your life miserable. So 37 people here. All right, it's growing a little bit. Welcome to the show. This was a last-minute decision. Yes, we are live. I forgot to say the date. It's been a while. I don't even know what today's date is.
It's the 6/25.
Today is D-Day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, God. History was not my strong suit.
I love history.
I was real big on English language arts.
Yeah, no kidding. Vanissary or whatever the word is you used.
Ancillary
D-Day today. Good morning from Bakersfield, California. Oh, did I scroll backwards a little bit? I sure did.
You're all over the place, generally.
Okay. Francine! Hi, Francine. We didn't mean that. Oh, my gosh. I want to say we haven't done VCL since Francine's been here. She came with gifts. Gosh,
Yeah?
she's a ball of fun.
Yeah,
She's someone. I hope she don't mind. This is a compliment. I would love to go out drinking with her.
Look, Fishing Matt says drinks.
She's just so much fun. I love her energy. I love the way she thinks.
Oh, bunny bungalow. East Stormy has a bunny bungalow.
Yes, and how is that going? And please send us pictures. I didn't realize our bunny bungalow is not on the website.
No. Surprise.
We're going to get it on the website. Also, just to get you guys updated, speaking of Ethan, I wonder, does he have signal?
He should.
He'll answer your call. Can you?
No, he won't.
Why? Can we talk about that or no? I don't want to break any hearts.
Oh.
Somebody's off the market. He's a good guy. Thank you.
He's great.
I'm happier than you are. There's nothing worse. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
Why you guys want? This is why I'm a jerk, because I'll get started. I'm so happy for you. A man is supposed to be a man, which is nice, respectful, protector, helper,
useful.
A man is not supposed to abuse you physically or verbally. They are to adore you. They are the person that's going to be the father of your children. It kills me. Why these guys would never want to be a middle-aged woman, single these days.
Middle age?
Well, you know what I mean. So listen, I could not be. You have no idea the relief, Mackenzie, we have from your new.
We were starting to give up all the hope.
Oh wow, yeah. So, but anyway, sorry about that, guys. That's what when you own a business and you care so much about your employees.
My ears are too small for these.
You just care, and you don't like seeing your employees hurt, especially when you keep going back to it. Oh, anyways, I'm sure some people can relate. And if you are one of those guys that you know exactly what you're doing, it's insane. The manipulation, the abuse.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
All right, so I wanted to update you guys. We're going to call Ethan. He may or may not answer. I thought we'd get an update. I cannot wait to show you guys what Ethan and Sean are working on out in Alabama.
Chad.
Sean.
I thought Chad was down there.
No, it's Sean. Oh, poor Ethan. Ethan, we are live. We are on VCL. You're watching it right now. There's Ethan, everyone.
Oh, it looks warm.
You look warm and sweaty, buddy.
Yeah, we're hitting triple digits today.
Nice. You're getting the poison out. Anyways, I wasn't sure if you were near the goat house, but of course you're eating stuff in your face. Make sure you're drinking your water. You look like you are burning. We finally got the goat house out. If you guys are thinking about getting into goats, give us a call or pay close attention when I'm going to be going out there soon to do the walk around video. We have the world's best goat house because you don't have to clean it. It is beautiful. We encourage their instincts. All right, so Ethan is going to go. We're going to check on them, see where we're at. I probably could FaceTime him on my computer, couldn't I?
You got good signal?
Yeah. Dude, how's it go? How's it look?
Look at that cattle fan they got out there.
Look at that goat house, guys. That's not a chicken coop. That is a goat house that is elevated because goats want to climb like they're going up into the mountains.
Yeah, you can't tell. Just to kind of put this in perspective.
Have Sean stand next to it.
Right.
Where's Sean?
That
you're not gonna get
is 4 feet up off the ground. When I stand in front of it, well,
so when I stand here, I'm halfway up this opening.
Yeah. So
I'm not.
It's a 12-12 pitch, beautiful goat house. What the guys out in the custom shop did, what blew my mind, better than I could ever imagine. To make this like
it's
they have their own grand staircase.
Yeah. it's like I could live in that.
Yeah. It's the size of most small houses. So they're oiling up all the good boards. All right, so here's a shot. Well, hold on. Give us a shot of the front. And so just kind of give you an idea. You can't tell how big it is. That is 14 feet.
Right. How tall are our ceilings here?
14 foot. It went right to the ceiling.
The way
14 and 15 feet.
All the way to the I-beams.
So it is just a big, beautiful goat house. So that's going to be coming up soon. That has been...
To the top of this. So that's about 5'10". Right here is 5'10".
Mm-hmm. All right. So listen, also, while I have you, Ethan, were your ears ringing a little bit ago?
Well, they do that regardless.
I hope you got to see the build video of Brian Shaw's coop that you put together.
Yeah.
You got to answer quicker than that. We're live.
Yes, sure. Yeah,
well, I'm very proud of you. You did an amazing job. I showed it to the entire team before it went live, just to make sure people see.
Wait, when did they go live?
It doesn't matter. So good job. I was bragging to people on VCL today to make sure they go watch that video after VCL today because I don't want to lose people. But yeah, this is the guy right there. He ended up putting the entire thing together by himself and in record time. It was 16 days?
Yeah, 17.
Not counting the concrete. All right. Right. Yeah, and that concrete was amazing. All right, I'll let you go. Hope you're not dying. Drink your water. We'll see you soon. He's showing me it was 102. It's good for you, buddy. 102. That is awful. Remember when we were putting Eva Shockey's coop together?
Oh, my God.
And
what about when we went to the Gothic coop? It was 105 that day.
That was even worse.
We were down 2
camera guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice to work in the office every day, Jimmy.
I work in the office every day.
You toughed it out.
I was out there.
Yep, you toughed it out. The other camera guys, not so much.
Hey, it gets hot in here.
It does.
Woo. And then Ethan just got back from Denver where it was snowing half the time. So
Yeah.
he's going into ultimate shock. Amber, oh my God, finally. Good morning from Bakersfield. Hello from Houston. Fisherman Ryan says he's had withdrawals. I actually, good. And I've had withdrawals too. I have missed doing this so much. Okay. Wow. I definitely. Okay. Geez, sorry. Hello. Hey, you guys got to keep going today longer since you've been gone for so long. Looks how many dedicated VCL fans are. I know. If there's anything I've taken away, you guys are still here. Thank you so much. I mean it. I miss you guys so much. And the people that work around me have been paying the ultimate price. So they're probably so happy that we're doing VCL. And I do plan on getting it back on schedule. I just got to figure out. Apparently, we got to do more homework. Apparently, we got to plan better and this and that so that it doesn't become stagnant or whatever. I don't like things becoming stagnant. I got to figure out some new ways. So I thought about the interview style where we don't run the green screen because we don't ever utilize it as much as we should.
I think you should make it cozier. Make it cozy.
Well, it's not cozy in here. Bright lights and hot, stuffy.
Yeah, I feel like a news anchor.
Oh, is that you scrolling? Am I screwing you up?
No, I'm not scrolling.
Oh, okay. All right. So going back to the comments here, let me screen share. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Because I did want to get through. I always feel like when I see these comments, like I cannot wait to talk about it on VCL. And then I get so sidetracked. Make the bars flat and round. All right. So back to the silkies. And our idea did not work at all. Our idea where we put in the silky bar lower.
Bar.
Yeah, they wanted nothing to do with it. So moving on.
No, they just wanted to poop in the nest
Keeping
boxes and
chickens
be
safe
dirty
with
birds.
proper. Oh, that's right. We were at our customer Joe's house, three-peat customer. This is when we were down working on that big project. I gotta remember something too, folks, and maybe we'll come across these comments. I never ever said pest apron. I say predator apron. I've noticed, I think my YouTube chicken police they went back into a huddle and they're like, okay, what can we say about Matt now? He keeps calling us out. So now they come back and they don't talk about the predator apron for predators. Now they're like, well, mice and rats will get through that. Yeah,
sure.
They will. They'll go through the half-inch hardware cloth if they want to. I never said it's a pest apron. It's a predator apron. And if you are that worried about the pests, I mean, then call us. Like that's not an easy conversation. You would not believe what it takes to stop rodents getting into your chicken coop if you have high pressure on the outside. So the strategy is not to try to keep them out unless everything else is out of your control, which was actually when we're at the top of the show when we're talking to Fisherman Ryan, that's his case because rats have such a huge territory.
Right.
He lives in an area where there's a lot of rats. He's in a huge city. So it is next to impossible to combat the rat population. You got to just kind of put Band-Aids on things. But in most situations, you can attack the rodent problem right at the source. Let's see. Any good comments here? Appreciate all the compliments. I love this. Some people are like, oh, that's my coop.
I love that too. And it's like, it's unprompted. And when people are like, hey, I have this and I love this. And it also showed this is what a coop looks like out in the wild. It's not the same coop that's in our videos all the time that people see. And I think that's really nice. I don't know.
So here's a follow-up video on the feeder hopper. I don't know where to begin. I had no idea. What did I do, Jimmy? I think I just did a reel where I was doing a coop check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were people saying about this feeder hopper on the first video?
They were saying it was going to get all moldy because there's so much feed in there. There's going to be all kinds of rats.
Rat magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, great idea if you want moldy food.
And then you and I did a video not too long ago. Where did it come out where we did the comments? Or has that not come out yet?
There's a couple of them. I know. I don't know. I had an orange shirt on. I know that.
That video hasn't come out yet. They're about to finish it. Okay, so here's the deal, folks. There is no better way if you do not want to have to take feed out to your chicken coop every single day, or if you want to not worry about your chickens running out of food when you go on vacation and you have that neighbor that can't stand chickens, but they're happy to collect the eggs. The feeder hopper is amazing.
Yeah.
And people keep saying like, oh, it's a good way to get rats and mice. No, that's not why you're going to end up with rats and mice. Could you if you're not doing your job outside? Sure. The same thing can happen with a 5-pound feeder.
Right. If you have an environmental issue, it's going to happen in that environment regardless of what you put it in, where it is. Like you said, rats will chew through wire. They'll chew, if I'm not mistaken, chew through concrete.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've seen it.
I mean,
They'll chew through copper. I've seen them chew through copper pipes. They'll absolutely do it if they really want to. But here's the thing. The external feeder hopper, ours holds 100 pounds of feed.
Yes.
And when I did the first video, I just went off the cuff, making numbers off the top of my head. And boy, you guys beat me up for it. Which actually, I guess that's a pretty good strategy to make a video do well, right?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna end up with mold unless moisture gets in there. And thankfully ours doesn't get moisture in there. We got a little proprietary things that we do to make sure moisture doesn't get in there. But also someone said, you remember the comments where they said, isn't that going to get moldy if it's not airtight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you would think the opposite.
Right.
If there's moisture in there and then you seal it.
There you go. So our feeder hopper breathes. It's so important to let things just breathe. If you don't let it breathe and you seal it up, you're gonna cause problems.
Right. And it's not like you're putting fresh food in there.
Thank you for bringing that up.
So it shouldn't mold because it's dry. It's processed.
Yes. Now listen, there was another comment, and I remember at the end I said, you know what? That's not bad. Like, they gave me some things to think about when I did a little bit of research. And I think I know what they mean. All right, so this video is going to come out soon. I forgot that hasn't come out yet, where you read me the comments, all the nice, wonderful comments. They had to clean it up pretty bad. I don't know what was wrong with that. I must have been pissed off that day. They made it look real nice.
Thank God.
One of them said, what about the freshness?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. No, I remember. How could I forget? But it's not. Is it fresh? Is it fresh when they put it in the bag? Is it fresh when you pull it off the store shelf?
So I remember asking, define freshness or something to that effect, where it's like we said we don't think of freshness when we think about stale, dry, pelleted chicken feed.
Right. But I guess now that I think about it some more, like if you have like a bag of cereal, right? Is it fresh or is it stale? Even though it's processed and dry, it's still fresh because it's not stale.
I think I might know where they're going with it. I didn't think of this, so I came across it during my research. And because of this comment, I actually want to bring, and listen, you can beat me up. We buy Neutrina just because I love that silver lace wine dot on the cover. The food smells so good. Our chickens do well.
Yeah.
It's been a great food. We reached out to them because, yes, we reached out to them. Well, Andy did because, well, one, I don't know if I can say it. You probably don't even know about it. We had Brian Shaw, World's Strongest Man. We have a video that's going to come out. Why hasn't it come out yet? We wanted to see how many 50-pound bags of feed that man could carry from his garage to his coop at one time.
Oh.
He gave it hell. Yeah, we wanted to create a Guinness Book of World Records. He had to pick up the 50-pound bags and carry them to the coop. We got it all on video. And again, you got to remember, 4-time World's Strongest Man. He's the only person on this planet to achieve what he has achieved at that time of competition. And he did it 4 times. That's insane. And there is what I loved about having him do this, because it was supposed to be a fun video.
Right.
Is a lot of people think when you lift weights, you're just a gym rat, this and that. When you compete on the world stage for strength, it's not just strength. Yeah, 4 times and win. It is so much mental and strategy and physics.
Right.
Not to mention all the training and discipline that goes into before you get onto that stage. So I wanted him to have to could he pick up more than 200 pounds? Oh, yeah, he could throw 200 pounds.
Sure.
But how awkward a 50-pound bag of feed is.
Right. It's floppy. It's not
slippery.
Yeah.
How many bags of feed do you think he ended up being able to carry from his garage? So it was about 50 feet. So not real close, but not real far at one time. Any guesses? I don't know if I want to ruin the video.
18
50-pound bags?
Yeah. That's a lot. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't want to guess.
Maybe I'll wait for that because, and he wanted more. He was getting mad because it's personal. Like I get it. I love his competitiveness, and he was using a lot of strategy. And I remember when by the time he did it, one bag fell off. He was like, God, if I would have just had a sticky shirt, I think he called it. I was like, what?
Okay, so that's kind of
grip shirt.
Grip shirt.
Picturing something in my mind.
Yeah. So I thought he was gonna be able to carry more, but he couldn't simply because of the awkwardness.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I want to get it so that we do a competition. I want to see if anyone can beat him because it's not just brute strength, but the man is a giant. One of the nicest men I've ever worked with. Convinced me to do something. Can we play the video? This would be. You guys want to laugh? You guys want to laugh? You want to see something for the first time? I haven't shown anybody this.
Was it on your Facebook?
Oh, I don't want to go to my Facebook. Hold on. Where is that video? Do you guys want to laugh? Let me know. Do you want me to make an ass of myself?
Is this what I think it is?
It is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. See, I didn't prepare for this. This is all stuff I said. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for, Jimmy, how can I do this? How can I send this to here? Can I airdrop it?
Maybe.
I'm sticking to the chair.
Can I airdrop to Non's iMac? You guys are going to love this. Why is my Mac not coming up?
It wasn't coming up because I have the Coop.
Oh, you do?
But I can't airdrop it to this computer.
Can you email it?
Oh, wait. Oh, I can airdrop it to your phone.
Hi there. What is the best betting for the chicken run? What? Don't
Healthy
do it.
straw.
Oh, Ethan, you're just jealous. You're just jealous. Show it, man. You got so I'll give you guys a sneak peek. But hold on. Check this out. We're gonna see. Oh, it probably won't work because of the green. It's not gonna work.
It. Hold on.
The Coop logo. I love this Coop logo.
Oh wait, I have.
Are we this rusty that we don't know how? Oh, we just got to bring it to the email. Hold on, Jimmy. I got an idea. We got to go here, Gmail. Aha! This is all we got to do. Boom. We got it, folks. We are doing this. I want to get your guys' opinion. Give me your honest opinion. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Don't be nice. Be honest. But being honest is nice.
I thought you sent it to me. I guess not.
Carolina Coops. What is this website? Email?
Oh, there, it's here. Okay.
Carolina Coops videos.
Can I show it? Oh,
No. I'm going to bring it up.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it up. Carolina Coops videos at gmail.com. Look at me. I'm emailing.
Good job.
I hate email. Okay. I want to see if I have one video that you guys, I don't know. The ladies in the marketing department said not to do it. Andy's like, this is a no-brainer. You must do it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I can show you. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh gosh. I got to explain why the significance of this.
Are we going to get flagged?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we're not going to get flagged. Yeah, you're going to get flagged. That's funny. Was that a joke? Get it?
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm going to see if I can't share this video. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Brian Shaw taught me a lot. And why would you not want to really take the time to listen to the world's best at something? Like, it just blows my mind to be in their presence. And he convinced me to do something I never thought ever I would do, especially after what I went through in college. And all I can say is I despise cold water. Despise it. Hate it. Terrified of it. I hate cold water. He convinced me to do a cold plunge.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best things I ever did in my life. And of course we did it on video. And there's going to be a whole, probably by the time it's done, 10-minute video coming out. I got a minute of it that my daughter recorded. I can't imagine what she was thinking. Let's see if I can't.
Probably the same thing she always thinks.
I don't think anything phases her. Carolina Coops videos. You guys are gonna die. I hope you find it funny, or you guys are gonna be like, that was so stupid. But this was just for fun. But what I can tell you is Brian is a hell of a coach. He coached me through it. Try too large.
Would it work if I just bring my laptop in there?
No, maybe next time. We'll leave some teasers out here. I'm just not prepared for it. I was hoping I could share this with you guys, but I did get something that I want to share with you guys. Tell me what you think of this.
I love it.
Moment of silence. 50 people. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to VCL. We are live June 6th. Just having fun here. Just getting kind of back in the groove. If you guys have any questions, let me know.
Oh my God.
What? What am I missing?
Look at the bottom.
Is that who I think it is? Because I don't know his last name.
Yeah.
Aw, see?
Ugh.
Yeah, Colton, I had to let everyone know. A lot of hearts are breaking, buddy. Good for you, buddy. Thank you.
I feel like the vein in my forehead is showing.
Kenzie's getting red.
It does happen. I do every once in a while.
All right, so are we?
It's fine. I don't always have the nerves of steel.
So here is the Eco Coop logo that we are playing with the idea. I mean, we bounced so many different ideas, and I love this. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. But if you're not sure what the Eco Coop is, it's a 100% coop made out of acre, which we absolutely love. Not the cheapest material in the world, but it's a material that's going to last forever. And it's a very sustainable product. That's why it's called acre.
Right.
Saving acres, thousands and thousands of acres of trees. It's 51% rice hull, which some people think, oh, it's got to be garbage. It's awesome. It's an upcycled material. It's rice that's grown here in the United States, but they put certain ingredients into it, and that's what allows it to last forever. So we're making an entire coop line out of acre where the price is going to be phenomenal because we're cutting it all in the CNC machine, and it'll come to you where you don't have to paint it. You don't have to stain.
Great.
Yes, you don't have to stain it, but if you do, it is gorgeous.
Oh, the way acre is treated can be absolutely beautiful. And when you think about the organic properties of wood and bleeding and, the wane and the knots and things like that, you eliminate all of that with acre. And then add on top of that the sustainability of it. That's what everybody is trying to get back to is sustainability, is sustainable food sources, sustainable materials, things like that we've lost generationally and are now coming back to.
History always ends up repeating itself,
right.
Which is why I love history. And yeah, it is. I couldn't be prouder. And I don't see here. I got to bring the comments over here. So what do you guys think of this logo? This is not something that we're, settled on, but do you see what I see? The greenness, but yet the edgy.
I like it.
The toughness, the maverick in this product. We should name him. We should name this chicken Maverick. I just made that up.
I feel like it'd have to be more patriotic or something if it were to be Maverick.
Really? Okay, not Maverick then. First 3-second impression on the logo. I like it. When will the big coops be 100% acre?
Fishing, Matt. Always asking the questions.
Ryan, Matt, fishing. It's not looking good for the big coops, 100% out of acre, which is what drove me to Germany. What we learned is we're going to be able to do the Eco Coop line style, but it won't be out of acre. It'll be out of a different material, and it's going to be the best of all the coops that we build. I guess that's what I can say. Logo gets the point across. You know what I mean? It's green, but it's edgy.
Right.
It's kind of fun.
It's readable. It's readable. And that's important because you want to be able, I can't see.
Oh, you mean literally read it?
Literally readable.
Oh, I thought maybe there's a new fancy
no.
I accept it. It's easy on the eyes.
Well, I mean it is
because
you don't have to squint.
If it's easy on the eyes, then it's easily recognizable and easily readable.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying to eat. I wish I could bring it up. I don't know. I'll be more prepared the next time we do this. Anyways, you guys are liking it. Look at Ray says, dude, why does it keep doing that? I like it. Makes me want to buy an Eco Coop. Ray, are you being for real? Because that's what I want. I want people to see and go, I want to be with that. I want to be part of that, right?
I mean, think of like when you like nice things, you want to be like, oh, I have a new Eco Coop. I have Carolina Coop's latest and greatest. You know?
That's right.
That branding is big. Be like, oh, I have Michael Kors shoes, and someone's gonna be like, well, I have these shoes. I have whatever. I have so many shoes.
So if you guys like it, thank you. If you don't like it, let me know because I want to know. But think about it. Everything about marketing and branding, it's about an emotion. We got to bring that emotion out so that you're like, oh, I want that. And I am so proud to be working with the Acre Company, to be part of something that's so futuristic. And it's solving so many problems, not just environmentally, but even with our business, where it is a phenomenal chicken coop for $2,000.
Yeah.
Right to your door.
When I was house sitting for you guys, I was so surprised and so impressed by it. I mean, I would buy one easily.
I also have the painted one. Did I share that picture with you guys?
Me?
Yeah.
I saw it when you decided that all of the shipping companies should be here all at the same time.
Oh, was it painted then?
Mm-hmm.
Sure was. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just going through a lot of stuff in my head. I got to show you guys something. I forgot about this, but hold on. Where's the video? Hold on. Is it that bad? Where's the video of?
It's never that bad.
God, we haven't talked about Beth's scoop. Man, we have been gone for a long time. When did we deliver the painted one? So we did an Eco Coop painted. It is gorgeous. However, we haven't even talked about the other great thing.
What is that?
What is the other great thing? Or what is someone saying?
What? No, I can't. I keep track of all the great things.
I may not have told you about this. I'm about to show you guys why this Eco Coop 1, V1, Eco Coop Alpha, I don't know. Because there's going to be a bunch of Eco Coops. I'm about to show you guys why this is. See, if Ingrid's got to be so mad right now. She's like, you should have been prepared.
When has that ever been our thing?
Not me. I hate being prepared. Carolina Coops videos. I want to show you guys something. This is going to knock your socks off or your flip-flops. Oh, I promise. This is where you guys got to keep talking. What are you doing, Mackenzie? Wait, so your boyfriend, Colton, so he's watching right now.
I don't know if he still is.
He's going to be a fireman?
Yeah.
Or is he already a fireman?
He's on a volunteer department right now.
See, that's kind of badass. How? You're a fireman. Fun fact, Jimmy was a fireman in Iraq.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the balls to run into a building that's burning to save other people, risking your life, you're a good person. That's just me. I don't know if I would do it. I honestly.
I have run to circumstances that I don't think most would.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. You have. You guys are going to do great. All right, so I'm going to bring this up. So before I bring it up and I explain that someone's going to knock your socks off about the Eco Coop, because once again, Evan crushed it with solving a problem. Bruce Fahey, can you use Acre for the foundation in place of pressure-treated lumber? You could. I wouldn't. The reason is it would take a lot of Acre. Well, foundation for foundation for what? I'm assuming you're talking about a chicken coop.
He's getting a custom run from us.
Oh, that's right. And we're hitchhiking it, right? With it's going in with another or no?
It's supposed to be.
Okay. Oh dear. Because I remember we're trying to, piggyback.
Yes.
When is that When's that going out?
Soon, I believe. Because I have switched roles.
Oh, we haven't told anybody that. Mackenzie took on a new job.
Nan has taken that over, and then Evan is also working on a foldable chunnel.
What?
Yeah, I could fill you in.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. Can you use it? Yes. Should you? I wouldn't. Now, I can understand why some people may want to use acre because you don't have the chemicals from the pressure-treated lumber.
Right.
Now, I can tell you, pressure-treated lumber on the West Coast, which is where Bruce is not the same as the East Coast. I don't think it's nearly as good. It's the ugliest of all lumber, that pressure-treated lumber, because they staple it.
They
Staple it so they can get the chemicals in deeper. You could. It would be very, very expensive. If you are looking for something environmentally safe, an alternative for pressure-treated lumber that'll last just as long, there is a glass-infused lumber that you can use. That is the alternative to pressure-treated lumber all the way to a marine level. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of marine, how? What?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's coming up. Can we talk about that?
I think so.
Guys, again, wow. Love when history repeats itself. We have a repeat customer that we're going to be meeting with in July. Sorry, I thought it was a fly. It was just a little thing. We're going to meet with him in July.
I believe so. Well,
yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to give you stuff. Okay. We're going to meet with him in July down in Wilmington at the port.
Correct.
Because his ship,
super yacht,
one of 7, that is being extended out to 300 feet, something like that.
280.
Not bad. 284.
Yeah. I don't know.
You did good, though. I'm impressed. He's extending it out to 284 feet. It's in Spain right now. I love what he wants us to do, and that is build a chicken coop that goes on the anchor deck of this ship. It is a massive ship. You know, it's going to be almost 300 feet long.
Yeah, and it's not your typical yacht. It's not it's not yachty. It's not a yachty yacht.
It's very workable.
Yes. Utilitarian.
Here's my thought, though. As much as I love this, because I love when we go on like pirate ships and whatnot that are museums. A lot of
what?
You ever done that?
No, I've never done
they got a great
ship.
one. Hell yeah, they got one right out in San Diego in the harbor next to.
Oh yeah, I visit all the time.
What is the carrier? My uncle was on that carrier actually when he served. Anyways, they used to bring chickens with them.
Okay.
On the boat to get eggs
Well,
in
makes
little
sense.
Yeah, in little cages. Here we get to repeat itself with a little bit of twist, Carolina Coop style on his anchor deck. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know how we just switch gears here, but there has been so much we got to catch these guys up on. We're going to be doing a custom chicken coop on a 300-foot yacht, and I can't help but ask. I don't know if I will ask this customer. Maybe I will. I think he'll laugh. If you own 7 yachts around this world of this magnitude, and all of a sudden you want a chicken coop put on your boat, I can't help but wonder if they know something we don't know.
I know the majority of the year they are on any of their vessels.
Yeah. So we had a great meeting with him. Super great guy. I
Yeah,
can't wait to see him again. Repeat customer. I love that he's given us this chance because he's like, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to use Acre. He wanted us to use Starboard, and Starboard's cool, but Acre will do perfectly fine in the salt. What is so funny?
Are you reading the comments?
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, God.
Will he free? Will he free range the chickens on the yacht? No. I was like, let's fly out to Spain right now. Let's go do a site survey.
That's what I'm living.
Walking around the bikinis and
Margs,
chicken on the poop deck. Yeah, you guys. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Wow, man, we do a lot.
Yeah.
Oh God, we got so much catch.
We, for the amounts that we're on the phone and the way that our schedule is,
we take for granted how cool we are. We do some pretty cool stuff. So, anyways, this is going to be on the ship. So,
I got a text message last night from a friend, and he took a screenshot of someone's story, and it was like, "Is this you guys? I didn't show you. Hold on, hold please."
Anyways, so the ship is out in Spain. I'm like, let's go to Spain. Let's do a site survey, and the captain of this ship is not happy about it. Where's that a story?
He posted it.
He did?
Yeah, look. Surprise. I forgot. I was going to send it to you last night and I totally forgot.
I should be able to share this.
Yes. I mean, that just unmuskratted itself. If they follow him, they'll.
And that's me.
Yeah. I did a thing.
Wow. All right. I'm sorry, folks. Hold on. Hang on with me. I'm really going to knock your socks off, possibly. I got to think this through. I didn't know they went out with it.
I didn't know. I forgot.
Oh.
I thought you knew.
No, I don't get on Snapchat.
Oh.
Believe it or not. Okay, let me walk into this because I'm dying to tell you guys. But there's so much to this story that is the most important part. Not what we ended up doing. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And I can tell you the project with this person, your life has changed even if you just meet this person. And we got a call to build something for this person to protect just about his most favorite thing in his life. So it's a his life, other than his immediate family. And I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. And we got the opportunity. And I couldn't have been more honored and grateful because I have such a love for this person because I grew up watching him. And I have an appreciation for him because I know his backstory. I know how he's misunderstood. I know, God, anyways, it was life-changing to be there. And not only did we get to spend a day with him, we spent all week working on his project. He spent all week with us. Every day at the end of the day when we went home to the Airbnb, we're meeting with the camera crews, Nan, the kids, Evan. We brought Mortising Mike. We brought Sean. We're just like, it's so much to take in. What is so funny? What am I missing? All of a sudden, I have problems with mites in my coop. Oh my gosh, we did a mite video coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here, you got to unlock it. I guess, can I share this? It's public.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't talk. Do you guys want to know who it was with? One person does know. I did have a heart-to-heart with him, so don't cheat. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I cannot wait to tell you guys about this project, but more importantly, the video that is going to be coming out about this project is unreal.
It's like,
yeah.
I'm speechless over it. It's really, it's incredible.
Wow, they shared this.
You might have to turn the brightness up.
Nan, can I?
I didn't show
I don't
her
know if
either.
I mean,
You're killing me. Just do it.
Did you see this?
I don't use my phone unless I have to.
So we got to build. I don't know if I'm scared to be honest with you, because there's so many NDAs with this. But
if it's public, it's public.
Wow, dude, do you know what it means that he posted a picture of him with me on his Snapchat?
Oh, snap.
Oh God, look at.
What?
Look at Fish and Matt.
Oh, that was wrong. That's so wrong.
I gotta go.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're coming up to 2:00. I might wait. I'm still blown that we made a Snapchat. My goal is to actually unveil it right here. I'm not trying to tease.
Never.
I'm not teasing. I'm just being live talking to you guys.
Here.
But it's coming out soon, right? Like,
in days. And honestly, I couldn't be more proud of the Coop that we did. The people I got to work with, but it was the experience there. This man, when he looks at you, he looks into your soul. Like, it is intense. And my goal for that week to capture that project so that I can share to the world a side no one's ever seen.
Right.
And We pulled it off better than I could ever imagine. I am just waiting for that video for him to watch and to be like, Matt, you got it. Love it. I hope. Dude, I'm on edge right now. Like he could come back and be like, no, don't. You know what I mean? You just don't know. And to disappoint him.
Oh God.
I think he's going to love it because we focused. I wanted him to see his birds like he's never seen them before.
Right.
And I was in awe of that type of bird that I'd never seen in action, never even knew about.
Right. I never would have had any idea. I would have been like, really?
And
that?
And he opened up so much to us that, there's a lot I can't talk about, but I know there's a lot that I'm sure he won't mind, and that is these birds saved his life.
Right.
And I could, in a weird way, relate to him so much and vice versa. And that's what took place in this video that was unbelievable. And just had great sit-down conversations because I didn't want to do an interview style. That was going to be too stuffy. Him and I got to sit down and just have a good talk on camera and just get to see him, how happy he was.
Right.
What these birds mean to him. And again, to grow up.
Are you going to tell everybody or no?
No, I'm sorry. I can't.
Just be done then. You're killing people. You're killing
No,
me.
I'm not. Oh, no, I'm the one dying because I've been holding this in. When they did the final interview with me, I will never forget this. When we got it all done, and we went through the whole week, and then finally it's my turn to sit down and do an interview with the camera guys. I will never forget that moment when he goes, "How's it feel to be sitting here right now?" And that's when it all fell. Like all the pressure, all the stress, all the everything. Because we had some highs and lows. There's a whole backstory to that week. It all kind of like hit me. And I had a hard time holding it together. I mean, I did. I got through the interview. And there's hopefully more of the interview will go out. But I'm going to wait. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to wait. But that is awesome. I guess if you think you know who it is, and you go to Snapchat, you can figure it out. I wonder if it's because they're watching it is why that he did that.
I mean, this was as of last night at 7-something, it was posted 14 hours earlier than that. So it was posted early yesterday.
God, there's so much, guys. There's so much. I can't wait to tell you guys.
Which means it's likely gone now.
Oh, it's a story?
That's what it seems to look like.
I'm thankful for whoever captured it.
I'll send it to you.
Dude, I'm telling you. And geez. And there's even another moment that was, I'm going to share this with you guys. And I don't know if this made camera. There's pictures of this moment. And all I'm going to say is I have a friend of mine who I became very close with when I moved here from New York. When I came here and transferred with Ecolab, he's the first man that was nice to me. When I got there, because again, you guys don't like us Yankees, don't blame you. And him and I just hit it off, and we became buds, and we became fishing buddies over the years, and he became very, very, very sick. And I keep in touch with him here and there, and he had a heart transplant. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced going through with someone with a heart transplant. I mean, they die, and they come back to life. They're never the same. There's that whole story. So I call him up. His name's Pulley. I call up Pulley when I'm there. FaceTime him. He doesn't know it. Did I tell you the story?
No.
Oh. I got this. It means the world to me when someone doesn't judge me and just takes to me and becomes a friend. So I have a close connection with him. And he comes from not a good area, older guy, old school, whatever. So we just hit it off. And I call him out of the blue to FaceTime him as he's recovering. He just got home from the hospital. He's recovering. He goes, Matt, you just made my day. I'm so happy to see you. I go over to the person we're doing the work for. I said, I want you to meet a new friend of mine. He came over. He put his arm around me, and Pulley just died. He couldn't believe it. And this person, being such a good guy, took some time to talk to him and his wife. It was just an unbelievable moment. You'll see pictures. I think there's videos of it. The worst part is we hung up, Pulley had to go to the hospital because his heart started acting up because it was so emotional. I thought I killed the poor guy, but thank God I didn't. But his wife goes, "You're not gonna believe this." His heart went because he was not expecting that, obviously.
Right.
And it was just one of those moments that I didn't realize they took pictures of it because I didn't plan on anything. It just was just so, and I broke down when Pulley's like, "I made his day." I'm like, dude, you have no idea. So, yeah, when I say life-changing, it was an intense week. And you're going to go down there with us. We're going to be going there soon. We're going to be doing a follow-up. And there's a whole new thing. Anyways, all right, we will wait for it. Thank you for that, Francine. Yeah, you guys are going to have to wait. And I got to play by the rules. I'm going to be extremely respectful to they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. I will never, ever betray their trust. I just can't be happier for my team to have this opportunity. And it's not going to be the last time either. That was one of the best things that I remember his wife saying, "This isn't the end." He goes, "You guys are friends." I'm like, oh my God. All right, moving on. Where are we at? Oh yeah, so we're at 2 hours. Should we go for the longest VCL ever? You guys are doing great. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down here. Let me know. We'll wait for the world. Oh, does he have... Is it that obvious? All right. Wouldn't the drafts on the... Okay, thank you, Mr. Bruce. I just like saying Mr. Fahey. And he hates it. I apologize. I just love saying Mr. Fahey. But Bruce, wouldn't the drafts on a yacht be problematic? Evan is going to have some difficulty on this one. Yes.
But
and yes.
It's in the spot that they're hoping to put this particular coop is going to be significantly less drafty. I believe it's partially enclosed.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
I would have to review my notes.
I think it's on the deck part.
Right, but it can be moved. And I believe I would have to
I picture us having a chicken coop on an elevator. So when they have rough seas or it's windy, go down below deck. We're going to have to mimic the outdoors as much as possible so the chickens can be as healthy as possible.
Right.
But I want them to come up because they need their vitamin D.
I would have to look at my notes.
Yeah,
probably watch the video again. We have a video of
there's a video on this. It's nuts. It is nuts.
I got an email and he was like, this is what's going on. Also, by the way, here's a YouTube link of the boat itself. And I just sat there like...
I got 7 of them.
Yeah, no big deal.
I love it. How are you going to put the forest floor on the yacht? I don't know. I have some ideas.
I always have ideas. They usually don't work though.
It's going to be probably the most challenging coop we've ever done. God, I gotta get a haircut. And we'll pull it off as we always do. But there's a lot. Do you know chickens get seasick? Fish get seasick. Hi, I am live on camera on YouTube. Are you watching it? Yes.
No, I'm not.
Is your husband with you?
Yes.
Can you both come together? Can I introduce you to the VCL world? Or no? Because you are going to be the one that's going to you're going to be getting a lot of thank yous from all our new future customers about how well the e-commerce side of the website has been designed and fluent. All right, hold on. So I think I have a workaround on our last subject. Can you say hi to everyone or no? And you were calling. I didn't want to be rude, but guys, we have Jessica who has come on to help us immensely with her e-commerce expertise, Google AdWords expertise. Somehow has put up with me, and her husband, who's an amazing videographer. Hi, Tim. Can you bring that up? Can I if I get Tim's permission right now? I can't believe you guys aren't watching the show right now. So, guys, say hi to Jessica. She's in Buffalo, New York, of all places, and her husband Tim, who's going to be. He's also. You're going to hear a little bit more about. Oh God, here we go. Someone crapped on your head. Tim and Jessica, they play a huge role in the success here at Carolina Coops. Tim.
Hey.
Snapchat.
Look at that.
Can I? Does this mean I can at least talk about it?
Oh, they put it out themselves?
Yeah. See? Yeah, even the cat.
Goodness.
Yeah. What do we do?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with this
Don't
information.
know.
Huh?
That's huge. That looks like it's a scene from what we shot too. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, Matt. I don't know.
Yeah, I see, guys. I'm not making this up. This is not me teasing you guys. This is not drama. It's like this is like top secret classified.
Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't that something they put it on his Snapchat?
I'm gonna have to go check that out. I might have to go download Snapchat though. I don't have it.
Don't do that.
So no, that's a no. I ended up saying no. I was so close, but I was like, I'll call Tim because if anyone's gonna get in trouble, it's gonna be Tim.
Yeah.
It's very tempting, but I think we should wait.
We should wait. So I made the right call. See, this is why I like having people like this because they'll not just try to tell me what I want to hear. They're gonna guide me in the right direction, right? Yeah, that's how you guys stay around and survive here. Okay.
We just try our best.
Yes. So Tim and Jessica, everyone, you guys are going to see more of them here soon. And I didn't mean to be rude when you called earlier. I was live.
It's okay. I figured.
Awesome.
How long have you been live?
We're going on 2 hours. Fish and Matt Ryan said you are going 5 hours to make up for every week you've been off.
What?
I'm kidding.
Tune in right now.
Awesome.
I need to go work on the website.
Come join us.
It's going to be done. Guys, June 10th, 9 p.m. Jessica said it's going to be done, right, Jimmy?
We're starting at 9. It probably won't be ready it'll be ready by morning.
How do you...
It takes a while.
How do you start a website? You don't just flip a switch?
No.
I don't know.
Our internal date for flipping it over is June 10th, and we're going to work at 9 p.m.
I was going to do a whole thing where I want to see if people can crash it.
No.
Oh, let's not do that.
Oh, no, Matt, no, not.
We did it once.
We did do it once.
All right, guys. Thank you. I'll be in touch shortly.
Don't break the brand new thing.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, good. So I made a good decision there. You guys are going to love them. Such great people. And what's funny is I first met Jessica down here at a show we did at Whole Foods. She was the marketing director for Whole Foods. And it's just so crazy how someone you never thought you would ever see again ends up working for you or with you. You know what I mean? And then her and her husband. But her husband is the one that was the videographer, producer, just the one to help make sure this video that's coming out. And when I say it's good, guys, we're talking it could be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Not just because of the story and who it is. No, the quality.
It is.
When we showed up there, some of the drama was, Matt, what in the hell are you doing? I thought this was just for your YouTube channel. Rightfully so. And I looked at them and I said, I don't mess around. They go, cool, either do we. And we were good. We use camera lenses that they said, he's never been filmed with those kind of lenses before.
Right.
And I'm
Which is why, when you think about how many cameras have likely been in front of this person, that's something.
Anamorphic? Was that what they were called? Anamorphic lenses? Dude, they were like $30,000 lenses. I'm like, okay, great, but I see the shots they got. Oh my god, and there's so many stories. I'm gonna wait until later. Now listen, we're gonna jump back into chickens. I promise here, folks. I need your guys' help. You ready? What do we got here? Why?
So okay,
what's going on? Do you guys know what? Look at these. Look at these eggshells.
I even know which one is doing it.
Okay, so what's going on here, Mackenzie?
We have an egg eater.
How do we end up with an egg eater? How do you end up with a chicken that says, I'm going to eat these now?
Not collecting your eggs fast enough.
Which is definitely not the case here.
Right. Well, now, because they don't lay their eggs in the coop. They don't go in their coop at night. They're feral.
Oh, since we started free ranging.
Again. Yes. They were doing great.
So they're back up in the trees.
Yes. From my understanding. But on the weekends, no. Sometimes nobody's here. So we have 8 chickens in a coop. All of them are laying eggs. That's about 8 eggs a day.
So we think we may have had an egg box that they all share, overloaded, cracked an egg, and that's how they learned to eat an egg.
That's my assumption, and in my experience, also how it has happened.
Right, and that's typically how it happens.
I don't think it's because they're bored, because they have plenty of things to keep themselves busy with. Your ant-infested log is in their run. They have plenty of substrate to be kicking around. They have had a cabbage ball. They have had...
Go on. Can you bring in the new substrate for the nest boxes, please?
There's no reason. I think there's visitors.
Someone who's listening in the office, you know what I'm talking about. Because I think I was so right by being wrong, or I was so wrong by being right. Go on.
What?
I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
Because that's what we do here.
I'm not.
It's a jealous. Francine says it's a jealous hen.
Here's the thing.
Hens get jealous? Is that why there's so much drama?
Here's my theory. Also, I have a similar one. Is because this particular hen was very briefly broody. And
which one you think it is?
It's the white one with the poo ball toes.
Oh, why is that? What's going on with those toes?
Oh.
I've never seen anything like that before.
I don't know, but I had poop under my fingernails for the whole
Nan
life.
got a great picture of you and I washing her feet for the camera.
Yeah, it was gross.
All right, so we got an egg eater. And again, yes, you want to prevent an egg eater at all costs. I can tell you from my experience, once it starts, you can't stop them. And the only way to stop this is by removing the problem from the equation.
Yeah, she could be relocated.
Right, and maybe it'll stop. And I saw a video recently on how to stop an egg eater.
Is it with the household condiment?
That's exactly what it is. Can you say that? Is that right?
What?
Condiment?
Condiment. Mustard.
Mustard.
Yellow mustard.
Mustard, yes. Is that for real?
Okay, so I don't know, but I want to try it.
I do too.
So I think we have the perfect opportunity. So we have to poke a hole and blow the yolk out.
Oh, this is not the one I saw.
What did you
What did you see? You go first.
So you drill a hole in the bottom.
Okay, I think we can do that.
Put a smaller hole in the top. And go.
Okay, so it's like it's Easter season.
Right, yeah. And then you just
Easter
take the mustard bottle and
make them eat that egg and go, oh, this was a bad idea. In theory, it kind of makes sense.
But it's not necessarily to deter them from eating it. It's also to identify which one is eating it.
The one with mustard on their face? Isn't that a saying?
I don't know.
Yolk on your face?
I think it's yolk on your face.
Have any of you guys ever heard that? Have you ever had an egg eater and you broke them from it? Because I would love to hear how you did it.
I have never successfully. They have had to move onto somewhere else.
What I saw was an egg kind of like this. This is blue, not white. And they just put mustard in it and put it right back into the nest box and took a video, and supposedly it worked.
Well, let's try it both ways.
Okay.
Science.
Wonderful. The white one. The big fat white one?
Yeah.
Oh, I like her.
I do too. I mean, I'm sure.
She's a bully out there too, I've noticed.
She is large and in charge.
Is her name Marge?
Large Marge.
All right. Watch the eggs. Which eggs get broken, and you'll be able to work one out that. What one's that broken? Get a camera. Yeah, so we'll put the camera in the nest box. I'm gonna bring the game camera over. I have it over on the Eco Coop, and I've been getting predators trying to get an Eco Coop.
Yeah. Possums,
raccoons, foxes. I haven't got any coyotes yet on camera trying to get into it. So many deer this morning when I got up. That was crazy. So I'll bring that camera over here. We'll put some mustard in there. This will make for a good video. But I cannot stand. I don't think I've ever had an egg eater before.
I have.
What'd you do?
Do you want me to be honest?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on. It is 2:08. I'm sure we met the official longest VCL ever. It has to be. This is usually where Ingrid's
I feel like you
have gone longer.
Like 2.5 hours.
All right. We're going for another hour. What questions you guys got? We can also get back to the comments. It is June 6th. We are live. What time is it? Oh, 2 o'clock. Yes.
Wait.
June 6th, 2025. Do you want regular headphones? Those things. I don't know. I can't stand
my
those.
ears are too small and they keep popping out.
What else is going on at Carolina Coops we haven't shared with anyone? Like, I almost got to go back on my cameras. Like, we got the goat house.
Have we talked about Beth's Coop yet? That was amazing.
Oh, Beth's Coop.
No, we have not talked about Beth's Coop.
So beautiful. Oh my gosh. So
have you been back over there since they did the coopscaping?
No.
It is amazing. It is gorgeous. Yeah, that was another Craftsman Coop. that
custom. We changed a lot. She had a lot of customizations. She added extra windows. We changed the roof pitch. We tiered the run.
Is it on our website?
No.
So what I could do is, I don't know. I don't want to bore people.
There's a video on YouTube.
There is, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. So, but the things that you guys came up with for her coop are so ingenious, as far as the storage and the flow.
Oh gosh, Beth and I and Evan, most importantly, worked together for, a long time. We worked on absolutely fine-tuning everything to make her life as easy as possible. And she has, like some unique features because she needs extra accessibility, for her daughter. And, she was wheeling out a little wagon with, her food and the treats and all of these things and moving her coop around. And it just wasn't, it wasn't making her chicken keeping life easy, which, is a monster in and of itself.
And the video we did is all about how our coops save people time.
Right.
We really focused on that because that was very, very important to her. The door is done to swap it out. We actually are changing out the pre-hung door so it swings out, not in.
Right.
Because of circumstances. So I can't wait to get that flipped out for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to do that soon. Yeah, we'll have to get some pictures of it. That coop is amazing. The coopscaping is unreal.
It's so pretty.
The pre-hung doors that we do for our coops that are made for coops, but they're actually, you could put them on the front of the house. You know what I mean?
I would love one by the kitchen, you're out by your grill, you just pop it in.
I got one better. Well, hold on. I just got an unbelievable idea. This is something you and I have both said, yes, we want to start adding this to our arsenal for the coops that we could easily do on the top half of that door. I'll give you a minute to think about it. Oh, we got to do this. I have been dying to start this hobby for.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Am I supposed to say it out loud?
Yes.
Oh, stained glass.
Yes. Love stained glass. I am obsessed with stained glass.
Oh man, I
can
doom scroll so bad, and it's like people making stained glass, and they not just I get so excited. I love things.
Are you getting sweaty?
No, I'm good.
So yeah, we could do stained glass in those doors.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be incredible?
Yes.
I wonder if Beth would want to upgrade to that. Custom. She probably would love it. She's an interior designer. Imagine. I don't know. Oh my gosh. So anyways, okay. Back to the comments. Hope you guys are doing well. Jimmy, why does that keep going up? That is driving me nuts.
I have no idea.
I think Jimmy's doing it back there.
I agree with everything except for the nipple waterer. If you have a chicken with a deformed beak.
Oh, the cross beaks?
Yeah, I can't. No, here we go. They can't use a nipple waterer. Okay, then you got a unique situation.
Right. And that happens with a lot of situations, but there are also, I had a chicken with a cross beak and she used her nipples fine.
Oh, really?
But
cross beak nippler.
She nippled fine.
With the cross beak.
Yeah, but I also would file and trim her beak.
Like you gotta go like this?
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt them, right? There's no nerves.
No.
Why is there a cross beak? Is that genetics? Cross genetics?
Probably poor breeding practices. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think people that make these comments, it's just because they got to find something? You ever met those people?
Well, yeah, of course. But also maybe to to identify with other people, to be able to relate, say, hey, I'm glad this works for you, but if you have a chicken like this, they may not be able to use it or something.
With you on Silkies, the best thing you can say, they are not like regular chickens, but to be brutally honest, they are as dumb as rocks. I said this to my breeder who had a few as a side thing, and she reluctantly said, yeah, they seem to be very slow, the slowest to work anything out. I mean, yeah, no, okay, I thought she was going to beat me up. That's true. I don't know. Silk, I just, they're so dumb.
There's that word you were looking for.
Mackenzie has beautiful feminine energy.
Thank you. I'm working on it.
You are?
Yeah. I was a little brutish for a long time. Like, just had all like.
You were a little brutish?
Yeah.
Brute-ish.
Brute-ish.
Not brooding-ish.
No.
I was like,
no, opposite of that. No, but, like, I still would love to drive a pickup truck, but I had, like, I would have my hunting clothes in the back and, have tools in the back and a headlamp in the truck when it needed. And
look at this one. You were there on this one in Alabama, the avian armor.
Oh.
I would think it's harder for a hawk to get through a loose net because it would give when they try and claw, bite it. Like imagine trying to cut loose paper with a knife, tightrope much easier. That being said, I'd rather have it tight because either way, the hawk isn't getting through and it looks really nice. Okay, there's some truth to that.
Sure, but I also don't think instinctually hawks have that type of predatory drive. They're rather opportunistic.
Maybe a crow. Maybe a crow's smart.
But I don't think a hawk would. I think they would hit it. It would obviously protect your chickens and they would move on.
I'm going to tell you what happens because I've seen it. And we used to actually do this intentionally because of this.
Okay.
They get trapped.
In the loose netting?
Yes. The last thing you want is a hawk trapped in loose netting.
Well, that's going to freak your chickens out.
Not only that, but you're probably going to get fined. Who knows?
Because they're protected.
If it happens over and over. Like an accident the first time, a lot of times the officials will be like, okay.
Right.
But it's a little different story when you knowingly know.
Right.
We used to have to catch a lot of English house sparrows with what are called mist nets. And they, when it's loose, that's what's going to happen. So this is a legit comment, and you want it tight just for the looks. And the last thing you want is trapped hawks.
Right.
But that was God. We got to go. We're going to actually go back there soon. I can't wait. All right. If anyone wonders how well the Coops handle hurricanes, I finished ours just a few days ago before Helene came right at us, and the Coop weathered it all. Not sure. It is obvious from my Coop videos, but the human door faces basically westward and the egg hutch is on the north side, opposite of the one in the video. Helene came mostly from a southeast. So we have a customer that their Coop survived Hurricane Helene.
I got multiple emails from people sending in pictures of their Coop, not only from, what was the one before Helene? Deborah, I think. I don't know. I can't keep the name straight.
It'd be like India or something. Whatever. I didn't know that.
So, yeah. We had several. One was like right by a canal in Florida, and she got like backyard camera footage from it. It was a Cali Coop, and it, absolutely weathered the storm.
Good to know. Here's Beth's video. No, here we go.
Hi.
So you do realize chickens are just going to crap everywhere there. I understand aesthetics, but we are getting a little crazy, people.
In the vestibule, they don't go in the vestibule. They don't go in the shed portion, but they are going to crap in the coop. Yeah, that's kind of the point.
I guess, this isn't as fun as I thought. I used to get so fired up about these. I'm so tired.
Desensitized.
I am. I'm
so
numb.
Desensitized.
I'm numb to it. But I love the people commenting. I love the conversations. Yeah, I don't know. I love the ones like the video that's going to come out where supposedly I prey on the bougie people. Really?
I don't know if anybody needs to hear this, but they find us.
They hate us because they ain't us?
Right. They find us.
What do you mean by that?
The bougie people. These beautiful coops. We aren't out there. The only thing that we are out there about is the videos and the content that we want to share with everybody. And it's not, everybody has to have this big, beautiful, bougie coop. it's why we try to appeal to the masses, and now we're trying to be more inclusive with the eco coop and things like that, and blah blah blah.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Look at Mr. No. Don't do mulch. Them chickens, if free range pasture raised, will dig through and kick that mulch all over.
Yeah.
But we dug down a little over a foot around ours and put hardware cloth, then covered it back up so those tunnel animals can't get in. What does that have to do with the mulch?
Because they're gonna dig it up. Oh my God! I mean, if you're afraid of your chickens destroying your landscaping, don't free range your chickens and don't have landscaping.
Oh, I thought maybe they're replying to mulch in the what video is this? Predator apron.
Predator apron.
Oh, jeez. Predator apron won't work. You need metal hardware cloth.
But it is.
It does work. It works so beautifully. Yeah, right. What I think again, what they're saying.
I don't know.
They're going to start by tearing through that hardware cloth. They don't, folks.
We've had bears not be able to get into our
Yes,
coops.
guys, listen, it's not the hardware cloth. Well, I haven't said this in a long time. It's how you fasten the hardware cloth. That is the secret.
Right. And we use 1.25 inch staples.
Mink, weasels, fishers, and even big rats will dig right through those big holes. Use 1/4 inch hardware cloth for the trench skirting, and you will keep all digging vermin out. Again, predator apron, not a pest apron. Now, can minks and weasels, fishers be pests or predators? Absolutely. They aren't as common as a lot of people think, but we have customers like, yes, I got weasels, I got minks. And that's what we tell them. We're like, we will put the snake guard on top. We will do the little bit of extra things. If okay, so I should just charge every single customer for every single situation, right? Yeah, no. And that's why I don't do it. I don't get it. But I got to start telling the YouTube chicken police, this is a predator apron, not a pest apron.
And I think most people that call and inquire know that, because
I know
most people start every conversation. I'm new to chickens. I have watched all of your videos. I've been following you for years. It's very few and far between that people are like, I just found you guys online. I watched a couple videos and here I am, but I need help with, all of these things. I have all these questions.
Would 1/4 inch hardware wire buried few inches as a coop floor help with the weasels, rats, etc.? That gets past the predator apron.
So like sandwiched?
No. As a coop floor.
Oh God, don't do that.
That's what I mean. This is when I'm like, what do I do wrong? How do these people not get what I'm saying? The last thing you guys want, folks, inside your run is hardware cloth or anything metal.
Concrete.
Think about it. I'd rather see chickens on concrete than on hardware cloth if you really think about it.
Right. At least they're not going to pull their toenails off.
Exactly. Oh my God. And then they say get past the predator apron. If anything was going to get past the predator apron, I wouldn't do the predator apron. Now we're talking predators. Pests, that's a whole different story. Again, rats can fit through 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Mice are going to go 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. So even if you put 1/4 inch hardware cloth down, the mice are going to still get through. But why? What do I got to do to explain to people?
I think there's no way you can't inform the masses if the masses don't want to be informed. Like you could say everything every single day in every single video and someone's not going to watch the whole thing. They're not going to listen intently, or they're going to just, I don't know.
Here's my issue. And here's why I love doing my videos trying to explain this. We have this idea that it's okay to take a pill for everything. That's the problem. That's our mentality. Take a pill for everything, to put a Band-Aid on it, not get to the root cause.
Well, people don't want to take the time to do that.
That's true, because it is going to take more time to prevent the rodents.
Right. So, and if I just get rid of it, I don't have to deal with it anymore, instead of trying to get to the root of the cause.
Well, no, to take a pill, to always fight.
Right. That.
And I don't know. I guess maybe in my mind as a problem solver, I like to solve the problems. I did pest elimination, not pest control. We were real big on that. Like, we want to eliminate it. We don't just want to deal with this. We don't want to just control it.
Well, and there maybe people don't know the difference between a pest and a predator.
That's a good point. I guess, well, we got a lot of work cut out for us in these videos. But I love the comments. And again, the one with the oh, wow. Okay. What the hell was it? The big one that people are flipping out, and our video is going to come out soon. What is it? The external feeder? Oh, my gosh. That's what I forgot to show you guys. All right. We're going to finish on this. Then we're going to go. I'm about to knock your socks off. What's going on? What happened? Oh, you're going to take my food away from? Is it disgusting? Thank you. Thank you. It's distracting. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm going to show you guys something about going back to the Eco Coop here real quick.
You know those like intrusive thoughts?
No. What's intrusive? Intrusive is bad?
Yeah. You know, like you just see something and you like got to do it really quick. This whole time, I just want to take this egg and crush it so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
I have that voice in my head all the time. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. It's like, do it.
I wanted to show, I sent it. I guess I sent it to the wrong one. I want to show you guys something about the Eco Coop. We're going to finish on that, why it's so amazing.
I thought we were finishing on the feeder hopper. Oh. Okay. Just kidding. We're back.
Yes. When you have a coop that is only 4 foot tall, what is going to be one of the problems that you're going to hate?
Accessibility.
Walking in the run, right?
Yeah.
Matt says you should always be able to walk inside your run. Yes. And not have to bend over. Yes. That's one of the things that people love about our coops. And what Evan created solves this problem. I swore I sent this to my side. I must have sent it to probably that scammer in Africa. Bear with me, folks. Here we go. Man, I'm still in awe of. I made a Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
We're buds.
Was that a pun?
No, I don't get it. What'd I miss?
Bud.
Bud. Oh yeah. Here we go. Wish I could drop. I'll just share the screen. That's fine. I don't care. Check this out, folks. Look at this little nugget right here. Okay. So this is the Eco Coop painted. This is the one we took down to our customer in Durham. And we have figured out a way so that when you hook up the water bar to the inside of the run and have a rain barrel on the outside, you don't have to go inside and deal with their water inside the run. And then when it comes to feed, this just flips off and you dump, I don't know, I think probably about 40 pounds. We haven't figured it out yet. 40 pounds of feed inside this feeder hopper, and the chickens come underneath and they have access to it just like our regular external feeder hopper.
I love it.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. I mean, what more could you ask for? And I started in like a small coop. Nothing.
It doesn't get any better. I mean, it doesn't have the deep layer, but I'm telling you, with 4 chickens, 90 days is pretty damn good. Oh, there's Jess. Matt, have you talked about the Eco Coop? Oh, yes.
Surprise.
There we are. Jess needs to come down and visit soon. I was hoping she was going to be down here soon. I don't know if have you ever met her face to face?
Yeah. We went to IP3 and had food.
Yeah. Love that. Did you see the post that IP3 did recently?
No.
With our new head coach at Carolina.
Oh.
Bill Belichick.
I didn't know. I don't follow them.
So what do you guys think of that? Isn't that awesome? Honestly. You have a coop that is small for 4 chickens that will last forever at an incredible price. Okay.
Right.
When you add up per cubic foot that you pay for a Chinese coffin coop, and then you add up the cubic feet, what do we got here? 4 times 4, 16 times 8. Oh, come on.
No, I can't. I don't do math.
The point is, guys, I am hell-bent on, let's see, 4 times 4 times 8. So it's 128 cubic feet. And then if you take, 2,000 divided by 128, that's $15 a cubic foot. When you go price shop a Chinese coop, they're going to tell you 10 chickens and it's not good for 2 chickens.
Oh, yeah.
You will not believe, when I did the math, it was about $10 a cubic foot. So for $5 a cubic foot more, you have an American product that's going to last forever, that's cross ventilation, that is predator proof, that is just absolutely amazing. You know, the pull-out trays don't work. Those are stupid. Don't get hung up on that. But when you got this big door right here that opens up.
That is nice.
Yeah. And to go, let's see.
I'd be willing to bet that you could fit in that hen house. If you took the roof bar out, you could fit.
I have fit in there because I had to go in there and put the windows in.
Oh, right.
The screen, yeah.
Makes sense.
So now I was just thinking, so if you have 4 chickens and we're able to go, I bet you we can go 4 months before maybe it has to be cleaned. I wouldn't be surprised if we go 6 months.
I mean, with that hemp, that wouldn't shock me.
It's incredible. So maybe you have to clean out your coop 4 times a year.
Right. And I think, like, people get nervous about not having a deep litter sometimes. Like, well, what's it going to do to the material underneath? Do I have to put in plastic? Not with Acre. Like, I think if I had $1 for every time during the day I said that it's rot resistant, it's pest resistant, it's resistant to weathering, like it's just so cool. It looks almost like wood. I hate painting and staining and like.
Yeah, imagine a coop you don't have to do anything
Right.
but just assemble it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, another news flash. Holy cow, with what's coming out soon. I can't believe Non is green lighting this. Did you get the memo? You sit right next door. Talking about painting?
Oh, yes.
That we're going to start shipping painted coops again.
No.
Yes, we are.
Nope, I said primed.
Yeah,
Primed.
not painted. See? Details are important.
Primed.
That is all going to be debatable. The point is, why would a customer pay us to just prime it when we could just paint it? The first coat's a prime. Most paints are primer and paint in one. That first coat is your primers. That's your bonding. But because we use a solid acrylic stain, really it bonds and primes and paints all at one time. That's, again, the beauty of stain.
Until we have the special thing to make it so it's not sticky on the palette.
Right.
We cannot.
We pack these so tight.
So we're going to paint them. And here's why. Because why would I'm not.
Why do you hate us?
Right.
What?
Why do you hate us?
Okay, sell me on priming.
I can give you the customer's phone number.
You tell. Okay, hold on. We'll get there. Tell me. Mm-hmm.
My understanding is that because this particular customer will not be assembling the coop themselves, they don't want to pay the contractor or whomever is going to come do the things to prime and wait for the primer to dry and then come back, do a coat of paint, wait for the paint to dry, come back, put on another coat of paint, and you're just paying them to do nothing but wait.
If they're already paying us to run their parts through an automated rail system that automatically gets painted by a robot and then goes through a dryer and then can come back around should we want it to and get its second coat, or we have multiple guns already set up with preset colors. Yeah,
and
there's
this
a
is happening here?
Yeah, there's a lot I haven't told you. It is going to be nuts.
Oh
yeah. It's balls to the wall or nothing at all. What I learned in Germany is mind-boggling. So, and I think we're going to start at the end because it's insane what we're going to do. But I got to do it in pieces, and I think we're going to start at the very end.
So
and
work backwards.
Yeah, the low-hanging fruit is the paint. We're not. You know how many people would love to pay us to paint their coops if they don't have to?
Yeah, I
so
do.
Here's why we stopped, guys.
I talked to him.
When two pieces of wood get stuck together because of paint and you go to pull it apart and you start to get defects and whatnot, that sucks, rightfully so. And no matter what we tried to do, we still had blocking. And with a oven, basically, and the way it dries it, it takes all the moisture out that it won't stick to each other. Why not paint it then? Even if they all go out white.
Okay. Let's add on to that because I think that's fantastic because now we don't have that 2-week curing time or whatever.
You know how long the drying time is?
No.
60 seconds.
Drying. So is there a difference between drying and curing?
It actually cures.
Okay. So, but then we put this on a pallet
Mm-hmm.
and then we put protective strapping on the pallet.
Mm-hmm. That's also going to be automatic soon.
Okay. But the strapping is really tight.
Yeah, it is.
And then it gets put on the back of a truck all the way across the country. And now maybe the paint looks not so
I
great.
gotta fill you in. There's so much I haven't filled you in about what we're doing. There's no more standing.
What do you mean?
It's insane what we're about to do. There's only so much I can say. All I can tell you is it is going to be mind blowing. The customers are going to love it. They're going to get a better product at a better price. It just checks every single box. I can't wait. We're going to be able to run 24/7. Well, you got to break it? Do you need an egg to break? Oh, you did it.
I had to do it.
Why? Do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to.
Joan says your Predator apron kept a bunch of coyotes out. Perfect. Yes. Thank you, Joan. It does. It's so simple. Packing tight, scratch paint, they would make an unhappy customer. Okay. So, Joan, yeah, you're right. And that's why we stopped doing it. But I want to solve. Oh, my God. Gee, why does it keep going all the way up there? That's driving me nuts.
Maybe it's Ingrid controlling it from home.
Oh, that would be so funny. We're going to make it so that's not an issue. There'll be no scratch paint. And it's because of how the packing goes. We're still going to put I don't remember what it's called. All coops will be airlifted via helicopters. There's trying. Yeah, Ben's got always the good jokes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I do need to brief you in on what's going on. So Evan's going to be down this weekend, so we're going to all have a meeting in on it because he's going nuts. He's like a kid in a candy store. When he saw these machines.
I bet.
The pull-out tray in my coffin coop is rusting thinner every day. Oh. Yeah, that's true too. And yeah, because of the ammonia is going to corrode that metal quickly. Oh, love the white-black color. Yes, me too. Pulling sweeping motion. I want the t-shirt that says, but do you pull and sweep or something? Is your motion pulling, sweeping? I don't know. We got so many shirt ideas coming out. All right. It is 2:30. I got to get back out and fix that gate. I had fun. I feel better. How do you feel, Mackenzie?
I've just fantastic.
Well, this has been fun. So I think, guys, I am going to attempt next week. No promises that we'll be back on VCL because I'm hoping I get the message any second. What are you giggling about?
I don't know. This is the time of day where I am either like, it's Friday, making the best of my free will. Sometimes you're like the end of the week and you're like,
see, I love this. Oh, there's one more question. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, I got all day. I'll go all night. We start drinking about 4:30. That's when it really gets fun. And we didn't even get into any tinfoil hat conversations.
No.
Oh, there's got to be something.
I know nothing.
Oh, guys, the silence. Come on. So, Scott, what is the best bedding for chicken comfort and to get rid of mites? Oh, okay, great. Thank you. What?
We forgot about the things.
Want me to go get them?
Oh, please go get them. Oh, my gosh. We got so much to talk about. So, listen, guys, we had mites.
Bad.
Yep.
Bad.
We had mites in our Carolina coop out front. And
that was a fun day.
So we did a video on kind of live in action. It was recorded. Of course, Andy went nuts because producing it and you know me. We had fun, right?
Yeah.
And have you been out there recently?
Every day.
No more mites?
Well, no, I didn't yesterday because it was raining and I'll melt.
No more mites. Yeah, don't show them yet. Don't show them yet. Come, just set it down there. Oh, thanks. Okay. No more mites. So we did a whole video, and when is that coming out?
I don't know. I just work here.
Have you seen the rough cut on it?
No.
We had mites. So what, for my super fans, what is the first? Don't answer. I want to see what these. I know. You guys know. You know the drill. God, this is driving me nuts. Ecamm did something weird that makes it keep doing that. When you have a pest, what is the first step? Tell me right now. What is the first thing you do? Because that's the first thing we did. And actually, I have a device to help with it that I can actually technically do right now. Yeah. It's meant to go on the camera, or it's a camera that goes on.
But we don't have a pest right now.
Oh, we can go get one. Are we still sharing? No. Okay. What is the first thing you do when you have a pest problem? It's Scott. We're going to get to this. You're going to love this. I promise. All right. You guys are a little slow. Come on. You got to be a little bit quicker. First thing, anytime you have a pest problem.
Me?
You got to identify. Thank you, Patty. Yes, you got to identify the pest. Okay. That is bug killing 101. So the very first thing we did is I showed you on camera how to capture these little tiny buggers and what I did to identify them. So there's all that. So we had what kind of mite?
Red mite. Roost mite.
So you have to be careful when we get into common names. And this is why we love scientific names, because you can't question scientific names. But the most common name is roost mite or not chicken mite, roost mite.
Fowl
mite.
Fowl mite.
I think that was it. I like the term roost mite because it makes more sense in their activity. Okay. And we identified them. I showed you guys how to identify them. And the reason why you must identify them is so you really know the best course of action.
Right.
You got to know where they're harboring, because that's usually where you're going to apply something. That's where you got to focus. And you don't want to technically be illegal with the wrong type of application that's not labeled for it. And you want to be smart. You don't want to just go blowing dust everywhere, spraying everywhere. But also, more importantly, here's where people get it so wrong. Okay? And this is another pet peeve of mine. Thank you, Matt. When it comes to diatomaceous earth, it drives me nuts, this phobia people have of mites. So what they do is they have this chicken coop, and they got the hen house, the run, they got the chickens down in the run or whatever. They're literally dusting everywhere.
Everything.
Okay? In the hen house, in the run, in the nest boxes, everywhere. Why is that a problem?
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but
it's harmful for you to breathe in.
It is. It's very safe to touch, but any dust to breathe in is not going to be good for you, especially one meant to be a desiccant.
Right.
But think about it.
It kills all the microbes.
It could kill the heart. It could make it so the microbes can't thrive as much.
Right.
But it's simpler. We talked a little bit about this in the beginning. I know it's kind of a tough one. Listen, don't you want your chickens to eat bugs? I'm not saying you want your chickens to eat mites, but why in the hell would you put dust listen, dust doesn't just kill and repel mites. It's every insect.
Right.
Well, why do you want to kill the things that the chickens love to eat the most? So the point is, you want to be sniper-like. You apply the dust. Was that a weird saying?
No.
Moist. You apply the dust where the chickens aren't going to be there to eat the bugs, and you can even put it in their dust bath. That's a good spot.
Right.
But in the cracks and crevices, because when we identify we got roost mites, what do we know about roost mites?
Are you me specifically?
Yeah, I'm seeing how good of a student you were, because you were there all day filming with me.
So one roost mite can have
Oh, here we go, Andy. Yeah.
500,000 babies or can lead to 500,000.
You can get so many roost mites so quickly that they can end up killing your chickens from them being a host. Yes. But let's talk about.
Was that the question you were asking me? Was the numbers one?
Everyone gets all hung up on, just spray it, fumigate it, fog it. Don't dust it, blah, 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 blah. Here's the point. Here is why you need to identify the pests. Most pests die from an insecticide by grooming themselves, because the pesticides get on their hairs and they end up ingesting the insecticide and it kills them. Well, guess what happens if you're a roost mite, if you're a bed bug, if you're a mosquito, if you're what all these bugs have in common? Your bed bugs, your mosquitoes, your ticks.
They have biting, sucking mouth parts.
Close. Piercing, sucking mouth. Yes. Dark. Piercing, sucking mouth part. Guess what these bugs don't do? They have a piercing, sucking mouth part. They don't groom themselves. Thank you. So when you apply a liquid formulation, you may kill the ones that you get in direct contact while it's wet, and hopefully it gets through them dermally. There are some insects that have a real tough waxy cuticle, like earwigs, are really, really tough to get the insecticide through their epicuticle. However, once it's dry, and what are most coops made out of?
Wood.
So it's very porous. So you need to know, if you are going to use a liquid formulation, what type of formulation is going to suspend on that porous surface and not get down into the wood, because guess what? If it's down, it's soaked into the wood, the mites don't come in contact with it. This is why, and someone even said recently, I wonder if was to target me. No, because it didn't go out. Maybe I went live. I don't know. They're like, don't use dust. It's a carcinogen, and it's not safe, and your chickens are going to breathe it in. That is true if you're stupid with it, right? So you use your duster, cracks and crevices, get the dust in there, and guess what happens? That dust stays right on the surface of the porous surface.
Right.
And it will cut up the outside of them, dry them out. There's no escaping it. This is why I love a dust. In this case, we'll use diatomaceous earth because we don't have the extra insecticides that we have in some of our professional stuff. But, and remember, we went into all the cracks and crevices with a residual treatment. Residual meaning it's going to be there, so now we got some preventative, and we're going to kill what's there. But our fun part, what did we do even before the dust application, but after the positive insect ID?
The flamethrower.
The flamethrower. Hell yeah.
The flamethrower.
We didn't catch the coop on fire.
No, we didn't even come close.
No, we didn't. So we're going to have a video coming out soon where what I did is I know there's so many things you guys can do to combat mites. But again, it's a roost mite. And the other reason why that's important is roost mites will feed on the chicken, but they don't stay on the chicken.
Right.
Very important. Versus, oh gosh.
Scaly leg mites.
Scaly leg mites will definitely stay on, down underneath the scales.
Those are gross.
Yeah, and the chicken mite, I think, stays on. You know what I mean? There are some mites that will actually stay on to the host. Roost mites don't. Roost mites are a lot like bed bugs. So you got to understand that.
They jump. Do bed bugs jump? I've never.
No, they don't have jumping legs.
That
would be insane if they did. That would suck if they did. Bed bugs are awful to deal with. Anyways, so we used the flamethrower as a way that we could kill them immediately without the use of pesticide. That's equivalent of if I'm going to go in with a liquid formulation and get it on them and kill them and think, oh, I'm going to have a residual. No, you won't. It's going into the wood.
Right.
So the flamethrower was just kind of fun. Maybe not everyone has a flamethrower, and it wasn't a flamethrower.
I mean,
folks.
I don't have one handy, but
yeah, it's that big giant torch. I think it's called a rosebud, and you just you use it when you're heating PVC up, killing weeds.
I mean, we took the rope wrap roost bars out. You flamethrowered those. We took the internal parts of the egg hutch out, the floor, the dividers.
Huge advantage to that egg hutch. Yeah, we popped all those parts out.
Yep.
Torched them.
Yep. They were acre parts, so they have. We recently learned that they have like an ability to withstand a higher heat than normal wood does. So if you're in an area that may experience brush fires or wildfires, that may be an advantage to having an acre product as well.
Eco Coop.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Maybe we got to add some flames to our logo. Badass. All right. So anyways, that video is going to come out. And, it was not, and of course, I was very honest saying this is not the textbook way to handle this. This is just what I'm going to do right now and kind of have some fun and show you some different things. But we didn't do the full coop. We didn't do the full remove all the bedding. And this is where I'm trying to get to, Scott. So when they ask, what is the best bedding for chickens, comfort, and to get rid of mites? It's not about the bedding when it comes to getting rid of mites. And there's certain bedding that does not mean you're going to get mites. Okay, if you are a mite and you hide in cracks and crevices, try to picture how many cracks and crevices there are in their world.
Right.
Okay, come on. So I honestly, as an exterminator, and this is why I love our rope wrap roost bars, and I get why people are like, oh, you're going to have roost mites because of the rope wrap roost bars. You can have roost mites anywhere, even if you have rope wrap roost bars or not. But when you have the rope in all those crevices, then dust it.
Right.
The chickens aren't going to eat the bugs on the roost bar, but that's a great way to hold that dust in. So now you got a treated rope wrap roost bar that'll help act as a barrier because also mites crawl. All right. So when they're trying to get to them at night, which is where they feed the most, you got the roost bar is protecting them.
Right. God, that grosses me out.
Man, we got to do another video. You feel me? Anyways, okay. So when it gets the bedding, best bedding for chickens, comfort. The chickens don't care. You can use pine shavings. You can use hemp. We love hemp. Hemp is all about you. Healthy straw. What is a bedding that you wouldn't want to recommend for chickens? Sand, vinyl floor, carpet.
Right? Linoleum. Oh God. Linoleum is not a good one. That has layers that can trap
Drives me
moisture,
nuts.
and then of course you can have like mold and mildew and.
We had one customer. I don't know whatever happened to this lady, and I was going to fly out and meet her because I'm like, this is nuts. I'm going to do a video, or she can come on the show. She insisted the Hemp gave her chickens bumblefoot.
I remember that. We've had so many peculiar things.
It's like I think they just wanted to blame us so we'd pay the vet bill.
I guess if that's the kind of person you want to be, then you're always.
And I'm not saying that was the case here, but come on, chickens get bumblefoot especially if they don't have a good area to scratch and a roost bar to help their feet to heal at night.
Right, to let them dry. Yeah.
And bedding to get rid of mites. Listen, the bedding choice is not why you have mites, but you gotta identify the mites and go from there. And the point I guess I wanted to make on this one, we only treated the egg hutch.
Yeah.
And I did treat the roost
any
bar.
of the hemp
and,
out.
Right.
We've worked hard, and so have our chickens on that hemp. It's been in there for 3 years.
Yeah. So you don't necessarily have to clean the whole thing out, but I went right to where I knew they were hiding.
Right.
And was very sniper-like. I didn't just spray and pray.
God, that was gross when you pulled that egg out. And it was
and we had mites. Yeah, you guys are this is all going to come out on the video. Cedar shavings or sawdust is a no-no. Dave Phelps, you are 100% true. Thank you for that. Here's the reason why cedar shavings are a no-no. And I'm glad you said this. I want to bring up this point because here's another one we get beat up on.
People ask a lot about what to use or what not to use. And they will say like, hey, I can get free wood chips from my local forestry company. But they're cedar.
Yeah, and even pine, it's not going to do the job hemp does, but that's a different story. The reason why not cedar shavings, a lot of cedars are very aromatic, and that off-gassing from the shavings potentially can be harmful to your chickens. Can you get away with it? Probably, especially if you got a coop with tons of ventilation, but it's not ideal. But regardless, that woody material is not the best diaper. You're going to want something a lot more absorbent. However, I have some people like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're building chick coops out of cedar. It is fine to build the framing of your coop out of cedar, which also, speaking of that, you did want to go. We're going to be headed to Georgia to finally film that big duck cedar coop and chicken coop with the cockpit. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The cockpit in the corner.
The other day.
He's supposed to get back to me. Don't let me forget to follow up with him. I need another assistant. I need a new EA to help get me all these things done. So, Dave Phelps, great question, or a great point, and I hope that made sense for everyone else. Dude, why is this going up to the top? This is driving me nuts. What's bumblefoot? Good question.
Bumblefoot is a staph infection in your chicken's foot. So when they have like a little laceration and there's a piece of dirt or something that gets in there, it causes an infection and it creates what's called a corn, I believe. Did you know?
Now that's a weird word for me.
You didn't know that? A corn or a corn.
Do a search for bumblefoot,
or
please.
Something. Usually it'll be like right in the center because as that pressure is added to it, it drives the infection further. And now you've got.
And then go to images.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Have you ever treated bumblefoot?
No, I've never had a chicken with bumblefoot. Now that I say it. Okay, so here's bumblefoot, folks. And that's the corn you're referring to?
Yes.
So it's common with chickens. And
well, look at that one there that has the stages of it. Yeah. Oh, I can't.
Oh, you got grades of bumblefoot.
Yes.
So, and it can definitely lead to a staph infection, which is very bad for your chickens. And it requires treatment and healing. And this is why we love our rope wrap roost bars. Chickens are not meant to roost on what we make for them for our convenience. And what we make for them is a flat, smooth piece of wood, right? Because it's quick, easy, cheap, right? And that's not what the chickens want. The chickens need something that allows air to flow underneath their feet so that cut, that wound can heal. And I remember years ago when the vet recommended wrapping the roost bars with rope to help the bumblefoot to heal. I was like, oh, that's genius, right? So we invented the rope wrap roost bar. And then we had another vet, I don't know if it was Dr. Crespo or the vet from Chewy, who has one of our coops. I can't remember. She said, actually, you should put rope wrap roost bars in all your coops because it prevents bumblefoot.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, that's genius. So that's bumblefoot, and that it is very real, especially if your chickens are on concrete a lot or just very rough on their feet.
Where there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this is why you don't want screen in your run. Imagine what the chickens go through in factory farms where they're just in those cages.
I would prefer not to.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I get it, and I understand the industry and the need for it all.
Oh, bumble leg.
Kent, you need to bump up to your mic a little bit.
Yeah, you're as bad as Nan was in the pod. Like, how hard is it to just talking to the mic?
I don't know.
It's because you keep doing it.
I get excited.
Okay, so what is bumble leg? So Jessica, who is unfortunately wearing, it looks like a Bills jersey. I apologize about that, folks. Okay. You're done with the Packers now, right? Have you moved on?
I just put me in the kitchen and I'll make everybody snacks during football
What
season.
is bumble leg? Is that when the infection moves up from the foot?
I can't say that I'm familiar, but it sounds like it.
Yeah, Jess, if you can add to that statement, because she says it's a rite of passage for any chicken. So I've seen what the vets do. Like they do, it's like they're getting ready. It's like Rocky getting his hands taped up.
Yeah.
Like it's impressive when they wrap it up to keep it clean. Kristen treated a chicken for bumblefoot on VCL once. She did?
I don't.
I think we put Vaseline on the legs for scaly leg. I don't think we treated from bumblefoot. Maybe I wasn't here for that one. Will you be bringing back Cluck It or Chuck It?
Oh.
How much can I talk about this?
I don't know.
God, I am not. I'm literally, guys, I'm just reliving the past. How long has it been since we've been on VCL?
Probably 4 months. I figured out what happens when you pull a comment over.
It goes back up to the top?
Yep.
Yeah. There's got to be a setting.
They're going to get my memo real quick. That is driving me nuts. But thank
Send
you.
them a strongly worded email.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about. We are. You don't know this either.
I don't know. I just work here.
We need to have meetings again. God, I don't know. I can't. We're working on it. That's all I can say. It's gone to a much higher level than I ever expected. There's some brilliant, very successful minds that love it, and that's all I can say about that.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull Ingrid and pull up a comment.
Ingrid.
Listen, I'm gonna pull at Ingrid and go back to a comment.
Oh, please take it over. Get it, Jimmy.
Where'd it go? Oh, this.
What?
I don't know.
I've played with the mics so much. Oh, we're gonna get new mics, dude. The mics that Brian Shaw had, it was real nice. Sounds like what Joe Rogan has. I have a question. This is a customer. He's in Puerto Rico, right?
I believe so.
And I have a question. Is it normal to see fungus in a deep litter?
Like
No.
mushrooms? Or?
Right. So are you sure it's a fungus? Okay, because that's a mushroom, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the definition of fungus is, but not a mold.
Right.
I think a lot of times people get those wrong, but I'm not an expert.
I believe they are all part of mycology, but they're different.
So if let's for right now say it is a fungus. Let's say it's some type of mushroom growing, right? What the hell? You just look at me like crazy.
So I just get so excited about mushrooms.
I would almost say, yeah, that is not normal. You probably shouldn't, but a part of me says that's not a bad thing.
Not necessarily. It just means that at some point, some sort of spore was blown into or carried into your bedding and established a mycelium network, and now you have whatever variety of fungus that is growing. It means you have a healthy ecosystem for fungal growth.
Send us a picture if you don't mind. We would love to see it. I know, Mackenzie. It's time to go to Puerto Rico.
I would love to go to Puerto Rico.
I've never been.
I have not either. I've I've only been to the Dominican.
I love my Puerto Rican friends so much. I don't know what it is about them. Is that wrong?
No,
I have the best time with them.
One of my best friends is also Puerto Rican, and she's fantastic.
God, we went out partying one night with 4 of them. They all work for the government.
Lee.
One of them was like, "You don't want to know." I'll never forget when I asked him, like, "Just tell me what you don't want to know." Okay. Oh God, that was fun.
Amber, I can't believe it either.
Send me a picture, please, because if they send you a picture, you'll be able to identify it, right?
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's the same thing as a pest. Is if you identify the mushroom.
So send me a picture. I need a picture of the top from above, the side, and the underneath. 3 pictures. Because there's a lot of them that that are very similar, but you have to look at like if it has gills. Sometimes you can do like a spore print, and it'll spore print differently in different colors, but they look the same.
Who are you?
Me?
Where do you have time for this? And you're like, oh no, well no, I guess yeah, we have worked for. I keep thinking you're 21. It's like, how did you retain all this information so young? But the best was when you jumped off the golf cart and you're like, ooh, glass pipe or ghost pipe or whatever they were.
Ghost pipe.
Jeez, that was nuts.
It's about that time of year.
Really?
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever try it?
Yeah. The tinctures? Absolutely. The purple stuff?
It scares me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Have you guys ever?
It is technically considered a neurotoxin, but it's okay.
It's a what toxin?
It's a neurotoxin. It can, in large amounts, it can be a neurotoxin.
Okay. That was just so much fun because I guess you said you've never seen them in real life, and that ghost pipe is very, very rare.
It is hard to find, and it only grows in like certain ecosystems.
And we got tons of it.
Yes.
Tons of it. Can we sell it?
Yeah.
Can we donate it? I mean,
it's one of
probably
those
get in a lot of trouble.
Things that's very sensitive, and it has to be processed immediately. So you can't like take it, put it in a bag, save it, and sell it. That's why I was running around the woods with moonshine. Basically.
Yeah. Patty S. Reminder. Still waiting to see what doodad you put on the floor to show. Oh my gosh.
Squirrel.
All right. Yes. All right. Listen. Okay. For you guys that follow my stories and lives, you probably saw us out in Idaho meeting with our new hemp supplier. They pushed a product on us that I'll be honest with you, I can't stand this product. Not this particular one, just this concept. And the reason is it's just not normal. It's not natural. It's not what the chickens want. However, apparently, for whatever reason, people love using these. And they showed me the numbers of how many people in America buy these. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Fine. Let me sell these because they are very unique, very nice. And we will be the only ones selling them. And you guys went nuts. I couldn't believe how many people are like, when can you sell them? So we haven't sold them yet. We just got some in. We were going to have pallets come in. I didn't like the price on the pallets coming in. I said, send me a couple boxes. Let's just see them first. Let's test them. Go ahead.
Wait, let me find it.
Well, see, and they got compressed so much. So here we have, folks. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember it. The Thick Chick Cushion for the Pushin' Nest Pad, everyone. Did I get it right?
You added a little extra razzle dazzle there, but
I
it's
did.
okay. Yeah.
So we don't know what to call these, but bottom line is this is a bast fiber from the hemp plant. This is from our manufacturer. This is what comes off the outside of the plant. So this is not the hurt. It's the opposite. This is the repellent part. And it's a proprietary system where they make it. It's adhered with sugar, believe it or not.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
And they sent a bunch of them in a box. They really compressed them. And once they're compressed, they really don't pop back up. But when I saw them out in Idaho, they were really thick. And you guys went nuts for them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, this is like 3 of the ones you buy on Amazon put together.
Now, I'm going to put Jess on the spot because I'm so appreciative that she's like, send them to me. I want to try them in my coop. So she did. And it was so-so, if I'm being generous. Right, Jess? And we're going to be honest. Here it is, guys. I mean, I'm never, ever trying to push something unless I believe in it. But I'm not even going to push it either. I'm just going to explain why it might be good. So let's start off. Why the hell would anyone want a nest pad inside their... What are you, a kitty cat?
I'm being a hen.
That reminded me. You guys all remember Murder?
Oh, gosh.
Lady Murder Mittens? Mm-hmm.
Lady Mama Mittens.
Yeah, Lady Mama. Murder Mama Mittens. Oh, God. We were irresponsible parents. Anyways. Why? Why a nest pad? Why do you guys want nest pads inside your nest box?
I think they're convenient.
Tell me what's convenient.
You don't have to store a whole bale of hay or grass or straw or whatever. So if you don't necessarily have a barn or a shed or a garage to keep that kind of stuff, you just have a box of them you can put up on a shelf.
They're
convenient.
Okay.
Also, like, this is not going to be dusty like a bale of orchard grasses that you picked up at Southern States that was in the back of a shipping trailer.
True. They
know?
love the orchard grass. They love the grassy nesting material.
And I love it also. I think convenient. I don't know if I love these now that I'm touching them.
That's how it goes. So Jess tried them, and she said she didn't like them because the chickens. So my understanding, do we, if you're listening, do we have any aspen nest pads here?
I don't think we do.
Do we get rid of them all?
Not that I know of.
Because Ingrid was saying what she loves, or maybe it was Jess, what they love about the aspens, you can really pull them apart, and then the chickens will make a nest out of it. Okay, that I can dig.
Are these for us to test?
Yes.
I was just I'm gonna pull it.
Do it.
Because I just want to know.
Can we play some music?
This is why I was doing that, is because of Jess's comment and the pictures that she sent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good song.
Bad
choice of music.
I just want to see if I can fluff them. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm thrilled with it now that I am touching it. That, or the bottom comment.
Well, hold on. Where's the audio level? God, it's been so long since I've played with all this. Where's the audio level? I was going to try to...
It smells like sugar.
That is so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some new sounds in here. Oh, I remember this one.
I feel like
where's the audio level on that?
This is Days of Our Lives.
I know. See, I miss all this stuff. So you're pulling it apart. You're trying to make a nest. This isn't going so well.
That's right.
What do you guys think?
It's right on par.
I mean, I have so many of these to sell. And what was the price? It was so cheap. It was like $25 for 6 of them or something.
These?
Not counting shipping. Yeah.
No.
The thick chick
nest pad.
Cushion for the pushin' nest pad. That's what we were going to call them. Is that wrong? It got shot down.
I don't like the last part.
It's cushion for the pushin'.
No, I
when they
get
go to
it.
push the egg out.
I get it.
Isn't that what this is for? It's cushion when they're pushing.
Yes.
And they normally are really thick. These really got compressed. The thick chick, right? Thick chick. And this is, I guess, when you can say chick. Or you guys can. I can't. I'm so confused.
Well, I used to be a thick chick. So.
I don't know. We have a bunch of these to sell. I will sell them. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't see the reason for them. I don't get it. I like the orchard grass. I like the hay. I like regular nesting material.
Excuse me.
Oh boy. We're almost time to start drinking. We can start drinking at 4:30, right? Is that the company policy? Maybe for VCL. They smell like cornflakes.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
It's sweet. See?
It smells like coconut.
I smell like coconut.
Oh, you're getting covered in. They don't smell bad. They smell like I wouldn't say cornflakes. I don't know who goes around smelling cornflakes. We were talking about $29.99 for a pack of 10. You don't want to buy a pack of 10 because they get compressed. So we shipped out 6 in a box in a 12 by 12 by 12 box. And I don't know. We ordered a ton of these. And I shouldn't have. So I would like to get them sold. But I don't sell things just to sell things. I sell things to offer solutions.
I have a sticky note with someone's name on it.
I would like the hemp pads in combo with the healthy straw. That's not bad. Pass for me. Yeah, see, tell me why, though. Because
maybe they would make a good
underneath,
like a bottom pad,
like a liner,
and then you put your orchard grass on top of it. Because like when the girls in our coops, they kick out the orchard grass after a while, and you have to replenish it, and you can see the floor. So I think maybe by putting one of these in the bottom, I don't know.
It looks like. Do you remember when we were taking the bass fiber and vacuum sealing? It looked like a dead cat got caught in a vacuum.
That was disgusting.
Not one of our finer moments.
Okay, so if you got mice nesting in the material, it is great mice nesting material. You are correct, but it wouldn't be a reason why you have mice nesting in there, if that makes sense. They would take it to where they really want to nest. But that's another story. So, and Joan's got an interesting point. Sugar in there, ant attractant.
But, I mean, as long as you don't have an infestation of ants, is it really that bad to have ants?
Do you know what ants are going after right now, big time, starting in the spring? They still got to have sugar. Sugar is where they get their energy, but they're highly, highly focused on protein because that mama queen ant is like, go get me protein.
Oh, right.
Because she needs it for the production of eggs, and the larvae need it. So they really...
I don't know. I know Anthill hates to see me come in.
Here's what I'm going to explain. And this is interesting. I'm thinking this through. Let me bring this in. 'Cause Joan, that's a great... It does. It goes to the top when I touch it.
I got it.
Okay. Do you know that when you see an ant, an adult ant, taking food like sugar and breadcrumbs or whatever back to their colony, they're not eating it. Did you guys know that? Ants actually don't eat solid food. Oh, God. Twine? Maybe that's part of the binding. Ants feed the solid food to the larva. You ready for this? Can you imagine doing this? The larva then eat it. It's called trophallaxis. And when they regurgitate it back up as a liquid, that's when the ants eat it.
I did. That was tucked away in my brain.
I don't see the ants using this as a food source because it's a sugar to feed to the larva. But that is a great... I love it. That's why I love talking to you guys. I didn't even think about that. So I don't know. That's a good thought. And let's remember too, ants have a job. They're just cleaning up for free. Can we all just be friends? You guys missed that too. Did we ever get any videos out where I attempted a boredom buster hack? Did we do any videos on that yet?
No.
So guys, I went out into the woods. I don't know where I got this idea from, and found some old logs infested with carpenter ants. Threw them in a trash can, brought them to the coop, and gave them to the chickens. And the chickens weren't really that interested in them. I don't know if carpenter ants don't taste good.
I don't think the chickens were in there to see them.
Yeah, I don't know. So I ripped open the logs and just thousands of ants and reproductive ants. So we knew we had a mature colony. They're still reproducing in it. So we got an infestation that I brought. That's talent right there.
There's so many out there.
Yeah. But they're just cleaning up. Ants are the good guys. Ants are not as bad as people think.
Yeah, they're just gross.
I put the straw on top of my pads, so when they move the straw, hold on. SFM 5005. I put the straw on top of my pad, so when they move the straw around, there's still cushion on the floor to help the less egg breakage. My hens like to be able to move the material around some. Yes,
I like that idea.
Yeah, that is a common thing I hear a lot. I want to say Ingrid was the one saying that's why she loves the aspen nest pads on the bottom and put the more nesting material on top.
I used to do carpet squares.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I am a fidgeter.
No.
I'm not an idle body. So I keep picking these things out.
This looks like the sugar.
Okay.
Looks like cotton candy.
I was going to put it in my mouth, and I thought better of it. You could do it. Is it?
I don't think it's good. I can't feel my mouth all of a sudden. Oh my God. No, I can't feel my mouth all of a sudden.
Oh, that's it. Shut it down.
Is that all we needed?
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Is that the one you just had in your mouth?
Yeah.
No.
Don't put it in your mouth.
So it's not sugar, is what you're saying.
It don't taste. No, it doesn't taste like anything. I feel like I just ate a cobweb.
Ooh.
I thought I was going to dissolve like cotton candy.
I thought so too. So I'm glad that you put it in your mouth and I did it.
Okay. Why? Why do you make me do those things?
I just suggest things.
The chicken shaped the alfalfa perfect and it lasts a long time. Yeah. I'm telling you, I put hay and nesting material in the egg hutches. The only time I ever have to clean it is if an egg breaks. I've never had an egg eater. I have had eggs break and I just pull it out. We're done. You want to take this home with you and pick it out?
No. I have plenty to do there.
Yeah, right. Okay, any other questions, comments? I hope we covered it all. I'm trying to remember, is there any other updates? Have I forgotten anything? When is the last time? Guys, tell me, when is the last time we were live?
Was
it even at any point in 2025?
Said the last time that they thought we went live was when Coop Works was here. And I can't remember who it was.
No,
but
I think it had to be after because now the table's back and we all set up. Because Coop Works, we had to rip everything out.
Oh.
And I think we did one after that.
God, that was like last... that's when I got to drive the Cybertruck. Am I allowed to say Cybertruck? Wait, what's going on with that now? Are they going to now like Teslas
anymore?
Well, this is insane what's going on. Remember, everyone was hating Tesla.
There's a tinfoil hat now.
Oh, right. But now what? Now they're going to love it? This is just nuts.
I don't know. Everybody's so wishy-washy.
Am I allowed to say that I was told from the inside this was going to happen?
All right.
Oh, did I say that out loud? And I mean a long time ago I was told this. I didn't believe it, but what they said was going to happen is happening. Anyways, that's a whole nother story.
Was it on The Simpsons?
Dude. Seriously.
Oh, wait. Did it again?
Come on. That is a little freaky, what's going on with The Simpsons. And I have started down a whole nother rabbit hole. I can't. This is getting crazy. Have you guys been studying what's going on in Antarctica? Okay, never mind. I won't go there. All right, Mr. Bruce Fahey. If you do have a VCL next week, have Ingrid bring goodies from the garden to taste. Yeah, that is, God, those are the good old days. I miss that. I have not seen Ingrid in so long. Ingrid has an open house tomorrow. If you guys are in the Raleigh area, which I don't know if we have any listeners right now in the Raleigh area of North Carolina, Ingrid has an open house tomorrow. That's how much gardening she does. Mm-hmm. That people come.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I was on a call with her this morning and people were already showing up.
Yeah.
I can't help but be so proud of her. Like, one, I'm like, where do you find time to do all this? Like, it is an immense amount of work. But again, I love that she is so ahead of her time, if you will, because she's using her property that's almost smack center of Raleigh in the city and growing so much food.
Yeah.
Growing so many things that are good for the bees. You know what I mean? And she gets a lot of slack for it from her neighbors. I hope she don't mind me saying that. But yet she stays true to what she believes in, which I love. Whether I agree or disagree, I do have more respect for someone that at least truly believes in it, not just trying to be cool. And she works her butt off on this. I just couldn't be happier for her. So I was actually thinking about going to visit and surprise her. So hopefully she's not listening. But that is badass that she has an open house. And we're, Nan, you got to put her down for a new coop. Thank you. We're not going to change the roof out. Why change the roof? I think she deserves a whole new coop.
Her coop has worked very hard.
That was like one of the very first prototypes of the American coop. God, that was so long ago. Party at Ingrid's garden. Should we do that? She would love it if we all show up.
Last time I was at Ingrid's house was when I first started coming down here, and it was May, and it was 102 degrees. And I thought you guys brought me down here to kill me. I thought, sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, Kill. I was so red and so hot that I thought I was going to pass away.
Yeah, you got to get through it. And
I'm
now,
fine now.
Yeah, now you just get used to the heat. Now you go back to New York, it's like, dude, it was so cold in Germany. Ugh. I don't know who wants to live there. I felt like I was back in upstate New York.
I heard their beer's warm though. Their beer, don't they serve it at room temperature?
They don't use ice for any drinks. And all the beer I bought, not that I had that much. So it was almost like being in Vegas, though. You can literally buy.
That's like.
You haven't been to Vegas yet?
No.
You got to go on more of these trips. You do not know what you're missing. Vegas is, well, I can't talk about it because I guess it stays there. But anyways, we did do some videos of Coops. So listen, you can buy beer anywhere. Like as soon as you get off the airplane, they're selling you beer. Like it is just nuts. It doesn't matter if it's 8 in the morning. People just drink all day. And you can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Down the street, everywhere. And they were all cold, but they don't believe in ice.
I get it. I don't put ice in my water.
No, they don't put ice in anything. If you went, there's no ice in the ice machine when you go to McDonald's.
Like your soda.
Yeah, and the McDonald's was awful. It was but I didn't feel like crap after I ate it, but that was out of necessity. Do a video on Ingrid's open house, the chicken coop and garden together. Jetta has a horse show tomorrow. That's what it was. That's not a horrible idea. Maybe you guys, can I send you out on a trip? You keep playing with it.
I'm sorry, I can't stop.
I do want to do that because the last video we did, it wasn't during an open house, but that would be fun. I think she would love that. I would love for you guys to see what I'm talking about because it is textbook perfect of what more of us should be doing, in my opinion.
And she does such a great job of educating other people also while she does it.
Yeah.
You know, there's different like signs up in her yard in different places.
So
yeah.
Thanks for going live today. We missed you all. Missed you guys. Yeah, and we missed you guys. I appreciate it. God, I can't believe I went this long not doing this. This is one of the reasons why I've been miserable. I'm seeing a specialist.
Okay.
Jess turned me on because there is such a profession that I've been asking for. If there are, I don't want to use the word counselor because that sounds stupid. Someone you can talk to that understands what it's like to own a business and the stresses and pressures and why we might think the way we do and just how to deal with it.
Like more like a confidant.
I guess. I don't know what she called, Jess, but I'm so happy. She's like, no, there is such a professional out there that deals with CEOs, founders, because
I think that's great.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to give it a try. I will do anything. I would not wish this job upon anybody. I agree with the video idea. I need inspiration. Oh my gosh, maybe we should do this. She had people already showing up at her house today. The show's not till tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they got the date wrong. We were on we're on our marketing meeting, website meeting, and there was people at her door.
So, and she's on Facebook. Yeah. I think it's
Ralstead Farms. So it's called an executive coach. Yes. I'll take it.
That's great.
Yeah, I'll take anything I can. The poor marketing department hasn't known the real me. And they got it real fast, real quick, unfortunately. And they didn't get hardly anything. And they were like, I'm not going to work here anymore. And I don't blame them. It was sad, but I'm so thankful that they came and talked to me, unlike some of these other people. Let's go on Glassdoor. I'm real tough. Oh, God. Anyways. All right. We made it to 322. Is this the longest show ever?
I think so.
All right, cool. It doesn't feel like we've been here for 3 hours and 23 minutes, does it?
No, I'm sure my emails say otherwise. And I've been on Do Not Disturb this whole time, so I'm sure my voicemail and text messages.
Oh, you are going to be in so much trouble. All right, guys. So here's the deal. I do plan on being. What?
I'm in trouble with me, with you.
What did I say? I don't even know what I said. What did I say?
You said I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Oh, probably not with me. I do plan on getting back to VCL, and honestly, I don't care if the show doesn't grow. It doesn't grow, but because it's not always about more is more. It's not about quantity, but quality. And I do think this show offers a lot of quality. And I think our super fans say that. I would just like to get more super fans. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know how to do that. But now that we have Jess and Andy, some new people in the toolbox, maybe we can help make it grow. I'm not sure. I don't know if Jess has ever watched this show before, but no, Ralstead.
Ralstead Farms.
Should we call Ingrid? She won't answer, will she?
Why not?
Do you guys want me to call Ingrid?
I mean, are you asking us or them?
No, them. I had a really good long talk with Ingrid yesterday. She was very upset with me, rightfully so. Oh, I feel so bad. If I send, what are you doing tomorrow? You and your boyfriend should go down there and do some video. I don't have to always be there. You got the cameras, you got the mics.
I don't know how to work them.
Step one, number one for your therapy. ... There she is. There she is. Ingrid is there. Look at that. Oh, there's
Kristen.
Really? You guys told me you couldn't do VCL today, and here you are. Anyways, well, there they are, Ingrid and Kristen, everyone. At the top of the show, they were asking where you guys were, so I explained that this was a last minute, and I didn't give you guys...
And here I am.
Yeah, and here's Mackenzie filling in. So, Ingrid, we were just talking about you, that you have your world-famous gardening show tomorrow, yes?
Open house. Yeah, yes.
Open house. Okay, so everyone's going to come there and tour your house or the gardens.
Okay.
No. Yes, we're inviting everyone that's on the show, and I was just bragging about all that you're doing. And yeah, I forgot. Kristen said she was going to go there and pick up a plant, which I didn't know that's things you guys do. Can we come tomorrow? Our super fans on VCL want us to come there tomorrow and film.
Okay. If you want to. It is an open house.
So I get to do what I want.
I can't stop you, apparently.
Will it be awkward if I show up, though, with a tinfoil hat on?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, come on, please. It's to help reflect the sun rays.
I feel like it's just going to warm up your noggin.
Wait, say again?
If you're going to be weird, you can't come.
Why is that weird? I am so offended. I'm very proud of my tinfoil.
Here's the test. Go to a grocery store with your tinfoil hat on and see if anybody stares.
There's Kristen.
Why can Jimmy do stuff when he should be working on the website?
Yeah, I'm a little behind now.
Oh, all right. We're just having fun. There they are right there. They still do exist. We are going to do VCL more official here soon. Someone's yelling out in the foyer, in the lobby. We better get going. I'm hoping to maybe get by tomorrow. Jetta's got a horse show, but again, Ingrid, I am so proud of you and what you do there. Words can't describe it. So I do love the idea of coming there and maybe showing off to everyone because I brag about it all the time. And you are so ahead of your time and work so hard at it. And also, again, think about it. She has neighbors in her community looking down on her for something that is so impressive. Again, it's just absolutely amazing. And I wish more people...
There's maybe one naysayer. She's very popular. I am pretty popular.
Yes. So anyways...
Anybody that's local to Raleigh can come, BCL fans.
Yes. All right. So I'll make sure. So we said it's Ralstead Farms, right?
Yeah, but you could just, yeah. I posted on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can find out the address.
Yeah,
I'll probably be here at the first part.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'll be in touch. Thanks, guys. Wait, hold on. You let Kristen inside your house? You never let me inside your house.
All right. We can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Don't look at me.
I have never been allowed inside Ingrid's house. And she lets Kristen in. Oh, my God. Okay, it is 3:30. Yeah, Jimmy, this website's going to be done, right?
Oh, of course.
Can you can't, can we share it? Can we share where we're at? Can we get people's opinions real quick? Or no?
Oh, I should have had Ingrid on the phone. Hold on. Wait, Jess is still here. Jess, what do you think?
Because Jess did say, she did ask me to do something that is interesting. Because I know what it's like. I feel bad for them. Because I don't want them to think I'm that hard to please. that difficult to deal with. In capital letters.
Yeah. See?
Have you seen the new website?
No, I'm not in it a little bit, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that just means there's so much more to come. New website. Share with you guys the projects we've been working on. There's future projects that are just going to... Gosh, I don't know if I could say... There's another big teaser.
Tall Texan said no teasing.
Yeah, it's no, it can come down the road. Like, it's just how many people are on this planet?
7 billion.
1 in 7 billion type people. The best of the best of the best. Yeah. Any ideas? Mm-hmm. And can't wait. Can't wait. Any ideas? Any guesses?
No.
Mm-hmm. Top secret, classified kind of stuff. Uh-huh. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys, we're going to go. I got to go fix some stuff. Do you know how to do the outro music, Jimmy? Do you want me to get it? I'm going to get it. You guys have a wonderful weekend. It is finally Friday. I can't thank you guys enough for being here this whole time. We miss you guys. Thank you for all the support. And we will see you hopefully next week. I'm trying to get out. I don't know how Ingrid does all this stuff. We got to definitely do the outro.
I don't know how to do it. But I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Go
going.
Bills.
Yeah, we don't have the outro.
I'm just kidding. I'm go Sports. I hope every team has fun. And if you guys need anything for chicken coops and chicken related things,
I got it. There we go. We're out.
We're out.
See ya.